if a bicameral legislature is really feasible.
Bi-camera?
Bicameral.
That's a good place to start.
Son of a bitchin' bastard. Son of a bitchin' bastard. Yoo-hoo.
What'd you say, bicameral?
Bicameral legislature.
You gonna take this, Polyboy 303? Take it, Polyboy 303.
Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, blind mosquitoes and bald-headed rats, you've tuned into some really whacked out shit, and we appreciate you for it.
Thanks. Oh, I didn't go to you. Do it again. No, anyways, my name's Patrick Dyer. That's Sabado Jimenez. This is the BBPP cast. That's Christopher Dyer. You go to brothersbrer.com.
I'm one of the brothers.
That one's... Oh, you got to wear a darker shirt. What the hell is your problem?
What the fuck?
Mark did that last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
Is that a yellow or a gray shirt maybe the past couple weeks?
You're yellow.
I don't
Yellow
do
belly.
much laundry.
There's Mark Perez.
Hi.
Go to brothersbrer@gmail.com and send us an email because we're swell cats.
When was the last time we even had an email?
Wave again.
Oh, actually, we do have emails.
Oh,
shit!
yeah,
I will have a segment later. Let's tease that.
That's
yeah,
good.
tease that. We haven't got to today's date.
Oh, today's the 29th of January. Today was, I don't know, someone was born today, I'm sure. Were you born today, Mark?
No. However, our good friend Brian was.
McCombs.
Oh, really?
McCombs.
I don't pay
Happy birthday,
attention to the
McCombs.
internet's enough.
I noticed it, but then I was covered in pee from my daughter, so I forgot to say nothing.
Yeah.
It was like McComb.
Well, and in fact,
You know what's funny is I said happy birthday here, and I haven't even texted him or called him or anything yet.
I don't call anybody on their birthday.
Why not?
Yeah,
I text like...
I'm going to start calling you on your birthday.
You better start calling me.
I'm
on my
going
birthday.
I only text
get it
people
for
I really care
And
for.
Christmas cards.
Yeah,
If I put it on Facebook, it usually means I'm being insincere.
Back when that used to be
And
like
then-
a real trad, yeah.
And on top of that, it's usually not that many people. Well, it depends on Facebook. Like if it's a family member that I don't have their phone, I'll do it on there.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
well, maybe it's on Facebook. I'll just go to their page and go B.
that's nice
B.
of you.
B.
Hey, B. See me.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
Happy
maybe
people.
I'll
That was
go.
our
If it's your
birthday
birthday,
segment.
I might go on your wall and say, "I am Iron Lung."
Why not?
Yeah.
Nice.
I am Iron Lung.
See, that should be our new show.
Hey, Matthew.
This is the new Iron Lung hour.
Can we get a
that was
quick
an interesting invention if you think about it. Iron lung. I could see you with an iron lung.
Yeah.
The hell's an iron lung?
You don't know what an iron lung is?
Nah.
It's for you cigarette smokers. It's going to be the future.
It's like it used to be like this vacuum chamber, and they would like,
Oh, wait. They actually exist?
yeah, it was like it would make your diaphragm and
Oh.
They put your whole body in there. right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's
And it
interesting.
would just crush all of your ribs.
Quick look at
It'll
traffic.
crush
They had to
weather.
remove all your ribs
And then it turned
I'll remove
into
you.
No.
to be
nitrogen.
an iron lung.
Oh, traffic and weather.
Oh, yeah.
Please,
So
please do it.
the weather, it's heating up. Do not be deceived. If you remember when you were a kiddo and it was actually cold in goddamn January, and now
That's
like
true.
Yeah.
Maybe
so the
we
weather,
just had thinner blood when we were kids.
You don't listen to them motherfuckers that want to tell you about like, ooh, the weather. No, fuck that. Just go out and judge it for yourself. And traffic,
Ooh, the weather. Ooh,
I'm sure
ooh,
cell
the
phones
weather.
have got, ooh, the weather.
Ooh, the weather. Ooh, the weather. Ooh,
Oh, you got them started.
the weather. Ooh, the weather. And now the traffic.
Now finish the traffic. So what is the... Oh, yeah, wait, never mind. I was going to say, what does the cold have to do with the traffic? But you were doing the weather, too.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Well, I'm not doing the weather.
You were
Harmon's
doing the weather.
Those ice cold
No,
streets.
you just did the weather.
Give it a extra 2 miles an hour.
Well, that's
That,
traffic's easy. Yeah.
No, that thing they did on that I-225 corridor
Oh, I haven't seen it.
going into I-25.
Them hovies.
They
I haven't
fucked it
been
up?
stuck in traffic yet. It's been
What'd
a
they
couple
do?
months. They
Oh, really?
They just moved some paint.
See, I noticed. No, they blocked you off from going
Yeah.
south. They blocked you off from going south from that one exit.
Yeah.
so there wasn't idiots trying to merge all the way to the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I like.
And I liked it.
I'm good at that. I don't know why they don't want me to do that.
No, me too. I'm good at merging too, but the fucking
I'm
90% of Colorado does not know how to fucking
Well, does
merge
it-
with their gas pedal.
Does it seem like it? Were
Electric
you just saying
cars.
that it seems to work better now?
He
Yeah, for
says,
me.
I didn't.
For going to work. I haven't, but I
No,
go to
no.
work at 4.
I'd notice a slowdown every time still, but whatever.
Every
But
time
you
I've
go to
gone,
you go to work when other people go to work.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
haven't. I
what's
thought
your
it, I
problem?
think it seems better because it would be 4 o'clock before going up that way, and then you would stop right around Parker Road, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then now you get right up there. You go into that hole and you go off to the right.
I ain't noticed a difference in shit on my skateboard.
You're gonna go right into that hole.
They're gonna
It's
have
all
a skate
same
lane.
still.
There's an article in I think it was the Washington.
Tri-camera.
Your mom's
Washington
Tri-Cam.
Tri-Camera.
No, what's that
If
area
I
we
get
live
the
in?
buttons, I'll be able to do it myself.
Wash part? No, wait. What
Yeah,
is
Wash Park
Oh, yeah.
News or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's a debacle. They put a bike lane in, or a walking lane in Washington Park. $1 million debacle.
Why
They're
is it
like
so
mad
bad?
about there being like a bike lane or they're irate about it.
You
Yeah,
been to
'cause
like
there's-
Oregon, Portland?
It's
There's
in a
bike
park.
lanes in every fucking street.
It's not on the
amazing.
road.
Yeah.
I wish they had more bike lanes
It's
because
yeah.
I'm tired of sharing the road with the sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
run them
totally.
over.
There's nothing worse than a biker. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're so fucking
If
annoying.
my
but
father came
whatever.
home wearing that bike shit just on one day, I'd never talk to him again.
I hate people
That's
take it
how
that
much I
seriously.
hate
Remember
that
that
shit.
Ben guy that we used to work with?
Yeah, it's awful.
Like he was switching to that bike shit to bike home. Like, bro, swear-
Ben?
Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
be
he-
a gopher.
He had that black girlfriend that had feelings for you and I.
Oh yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar.
He would switch into those tight fucking bike outfits though for the way home, and I'm like,
She'd come in and get hammered
is
just to
your
hang
problem?
out
Well, he
with
would
us.
get this is.
Oh, really?
This is.
And
you know,
he
you just
didn't like
remind
it
me-
at all.
Yeah, this reminds me of him right now. But like he was when we first got Old Chub and we'd pour him an Old Chub.
Oh yeah, yeah,
he'd be
yeah.
like, he didn't. He would criticize us just
Smell that.
pouring his beer.
You know, you're not pouring my free beer right.
Oh,
Did you boys just hear this?
No, we were smelling.
yeah, I
weed.
heard
Oh,
it.
that's
I was
unfortunate.
sorry, we're dicks.
They used to get criticized for fucking providing the service. Like, here,
free
here's some
service.
beer. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, aren't you used to that? Didn't nobody.
I thought you were talking to him.
I was.
Oh.
I'm not used to it. Oh, what? Providing services for free?
I'm talking about
Apparently, yes.
if you jizz on a lady
Yeah, smells good, huh?
too quickly.
What's that?
They get mad because you don't provide the service properly.
And kick you right in the newts.
The newts.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Did you guys when you were coming in, you see Jeff Sessions in that oak tree eating robin eggs?
Yeah, he was here last week too.
If Jess Sessions and
What?
eating
He was in
robin
the oak
eggs?
tree out front eating robin eggs. And I'm walking up to
Yeah.
the door and he said, "You ain't smoking marijuana now, you boy."
That's the truth. He was
And I'm
here
not.
last week too. He's going door to door now. He's real upset.
Is he seriously the current attorney general?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems like
Seriously?
Yes.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Until if I
all
told me,
been a
I
charade.
told you boys, you don't have to believe me or not, but we jumped into a different fucking universe.
So
Why
who
is-
was the attorney
He's on the
general?
QAnon stuff, I'm sure.
What was it called?
QAnon. Have you guys heard of anything about
No.
that? Okay.
What is it? Drugs, alcohol?
No, I don't know. It's dude. No, it's stupid. It's basically I don't know. It's another Pizzagate. There's this guy
Oh,
who's basically
shit.
like who's posing as an anonymous person that's inside the administration, and he's posting pictures to 4chan and now 8chan, and there's like YouTube videos about it and all this stupid shit. And basically, they're saying that Donald Trump is trying to like from the inside actually do what he was saying, like drain the swamp and
Push
all
the
that stuff.
motherfuckers out
Yeah,
to the fucking.
But
Fuck that.
like he has to release some kind of memo that's gonna like totally change, and he actually, and then there's all these like side rules, like he has like the ability to actually send out the Marines and not any of the other ones or something like that. So
Huh.
if you ever see like the Marines start mobilizing, that means that the memo was released, blah blah blah. So I don't know.
Interesting.
I only went down the rabbit hole for one night, and now
Yeah.
Here, be careful. That's
I'm done.
attached to those.
I'm good.
Yeah, right. The whole old phrase of ignorance is bliss, baby.
How many times did Alex Jones lose his mind?
What the fuck? That guy's still around.
No, yeah, you
know,
should
he
check
got
it out.
good, dead,
QAnon.
murdered,
It's at
and
least
cloned,
worth
years
like
back.
going over for like a minute because it's like, whoa,
Well, speaking of Trumpy boy,
stupid.
my dad sent us a text. Did you get that text earlier?
Yeah.
That's a picture of what were they? What did it say? You got it? It's just like
Yeah, I got it.
commemorating that our grandfather died because he was in the military or whatever.
Oh.
But it's like,
It says, the United States of America honors the memory of Michael Donald Dyer. This certificate is awarded by a grateful nation in recognition of a devoted and selfless consecration to the service to our country and the armed forces of the United States. Signed, President Donald Trump.
yeah,
hilarious.
doesn't that make it kind
Wow.
That ruins
of
it, doesn't
icky?
it?
Doesn't it? Doesn't it make you feel dirty?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
How many people are even going to accept that? That's
I mean,
funny.
because that's
But-
cool that you would get that from a president, but not that one.
I know. It's like, oh, yeah, I would have hung this up last year.
But I'm
Last
sure our
year.
aunt
Just
is like
kidding.
all excited. She likes him. She voted for him.
Oh, that's good. Well, at least someone's excited for it.
You think he's gonna get a
Yeah.
second term?
How come you guys
don't know.
still
Absolutely.
live in this
I think he's going to, too.
world?
I hear you, Polly boy.
Yeah,
What's
man.
your main
Sincerely.
issue?
Yeah.
Well, just the
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
just the fact I asked this fucking homeless guy, real plain and simple, could you please not do that?
Oh.
Go on.
Do what?
Oh,
Talk
yeah.
about stupid shit?
Look to steal other people's locked up bikes.
Is
and
that what
spray
this is
paint.
all about?
I don't lock up nothing.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Is that what that's all about?
So
what broke your skeleton?
on the left-hand side of that photo, you see like a little bit of blood on my ear. That's
Yeah.
the main trauma center. Up here, like, take a look. Good and gone. No
Wow.
problems.
oh,
Very thin
wow,
skin.
it's actually gone.
Over there, real fucked the fuck up. God damn. Let's smoke a little bit of weed
Yeah,
and we
we're
can
gonna
discuss
smoke
this
some weed.
story.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this is a fucked up story.
Hey, we're all
man.
smoking weed, so keep talking.
I've not fucking got a hit.
You got the most interesting story
You passed him over there.
of all
piss.
time, and you're holding back.
Oh, all right. Well, hang on 1 second. Can we finish up with I don't know, your aunt voted for Trump?
No, that was it.
Christy, you got anything?
Go for it.
No, I'm gonna take a hit.
I'm gonna change your name from Sabado to the fucking derailer.
Scumbag. Yeah.
Derailer.
You know how to derail every goddamn conversation we've ever had.
Yeah, no, I'm very interested.
Except for late at night. That's why I was recording those. We have good conversations at like 2 in the morning. I think he drank so much that the consciousness
Yeah.
comes forward and it shuts his consciousness off.
Man,
So he's normal.
He derails on purpose, and when he's drunk, he can't think.
well, that's
do
good. If you can still function when you're like that, that's really good.
Yeah, we have some good
It's-
conversations.
no, I'm serious.
Dulls him down.
That. We are
Uh,
functioning alcoholics.
So you guys got you got that picture there.
I'm not gonna take it down until you finish.
You want to hear what the hell happened?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
All right.
I don't have a homeless stab wound song though.
Home
I'm sorry.
stab wound song.
Yeah, so
Stab
basically-
in his face.
Basically, I'm coming home. Right. It's about like 1:13 a.m. You know, I only went out for a couple because this attorney guy I know, he was like leaving to actually get a good job in fucking Jersey and shit. So I'm like,
New Jersey or Old Jersey?
Fucking old Jersey, definitely.
Okay, that's good.
I'm getting home. It's about a fucking block and a half from my house. All right. Actually, can we just start over?
Yeah, you're in control.
It's weird, man.
You want me to
Dude,
stop
dude,
the
dude,
whole
I'm-
podcast?
I'm
and-
so like,
Maybe we should all snap our fingers.
oh, it looks like the lights got dimmer.
Yeah, I put up some glass.
all right, hang on.
It's frosted glass.
You put that
Chrissy,
glass up
Chrissy
for the sole
has it.
purpose of Paul. It's
You can't have any until that's your reward. You can't have any more booze until you finish your story.
Well, this is a like a really crazy story, and if like the radio
I don't
audience
believe it
out
now.
there, the radio audience, like nah, this guy's always full of shit. He's always telling lies. But hopefully, you guys know me enough to be like, yo, I'm pretty fucking sure that fucking dude isn't joking about this shit. All right, just break it down. Just break it down into the
Break it
blows.
down.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm coming home from a block and a half away. I'm outside my building. I see this homeless dude, whatever the fuck, you know, but he's doing some real vagrant shit, like some shit I don't want around where I rest my head at. So I ask him, hey, you mind doing all this fucking evil ass fucking bullshit down the motherfucking block.
So what was he doing?
Was it
though?
drug
That was
taking?
He fornicating.
It was drug taking, wasn't it?
Just not good human shit.
Such
Remember our old
as-
sponsor?
He was sleeping,
This
huh?
is back when we were still doing.
We
it at
never
the
got
fucking
anything out of
restaurant.
it.
No, the good human. We never got
No, I
anything
don't
out
know.
of
Which one
Vinny's
was
car
that?
lot. Yo, hang on.
I remember Vinny's car lot, but I don't remember the human. What was the human?
So
Anybody?
No.
I think we have it over here.
Don't touch a thing. Oh, there you go. He's turning on the commercial.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fantastic.
Yeah, good job. You
took
found
8
all the
buttons.
perfect
Vinny's
buttons.
car.
It's like the most difficult sequence.
Dude, we had good human as a sponsor. We did Vinny's car
That was
lot.
more complicated than the nuke.
Vinny's car lot was a lot better of a commercial.
I love Vinny's car lot.
Dude. Come buy a car from
If you
Vinny's
gotta
car
buy a
lot.
car-
You drove one of them. You drove all of them. Come buy a car from us.
Had one.
Whatever.
I'm about to be an income tax baller, so I'm gonna go visit.
Anyway, so I'm coming home.
You're going to
just-
Vinny's car lot?
Yeah, when I get my income tax refund.
That's what the sucker
Is
bet
he's
is
gonna detail your
today.
car for
how
you.
How come I hear all these motherfuckers always talk about the income tax return? Like,
'cause that's
ooh,
what
baby,
I know you
that's a
haven't-
fucking
Yeah, 'cause
payday.
that's what working class
How come
individuals
every
look forward
fucking
to.
time?
I
it's-
I know you
Derailed
haven't
him.
had one yet because you
I
haven't
didn't mean
had
to
it.
derail him. I'm
Dude,
sorry,
so
Patrick. I'm sorry. You just don't know what you give him and what he's gonna take. You know. what I mean?
Shit, nah.
Johnny's
it a big
strip
ass
boat.
thing on that Judge Joe Brown.
I still don't even know what
Okay.
happened with the homeless.
Judge
guy.
I think we're
Mathis.
gonna move on because I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
you're
no,
not doing
homeless
anything.
guy. He's
Yo,
in
shake
the
it
alley.
easy, bro. Patty's got something.
No, I don't. I want to hear you talk, and you won't do it.
hear this
It's
story.
my
then I'll
birthday.
fucking do it.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
If you're
Oh,
ruining
yeah,
my
I
whole
saw-
birthday.
I saw you right before your
This is
birthday.
his birthday cast.
No, this is my birthday.
Well, happy.
Thanks. Now,
Happy
all I want
birthday.
is a story for my birthday.
Actually, I even like have to.
I'm really
scratch my
surprised
head.
your forehead's not as gross.
Yeah,
you did
I
a
thought
good
it was
job.
gonna be way worse.
So do you want me to tell the story
Now I'm
from
thinking
how
it
I
was fake.
understand it?
Hollywood make
Because
Yeah,
you're not gonna.
yeah,
don't
Yeah,
put
yeah.
that
Go,
on my
Patrick.
beer.
Go, Patrick. Go.
Get out the fuck out
This
of here!
always
No, let me
happens.
finish my fucking
Put me
meal.
in, coach. Put
All
me
right,
in,
there you
coach.
All right, there we are.
Oh God.
All right, man. So I gotta lose the headphones for this shit.
Do it.
To a lot of like individuals out there, mainly like I don't know, like people that like to act like ladies, like like I got a knife with my salad that got a little sneeze on it, or whatever the fuck. Like to them motherfucking simpletons, man, like this would be wicked fucking traumatic. But the like a cat like Pauly B shit,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Hamani,
B.
No, I would be a
Habaro
pussy.
Hamani, yeah. No, it's just like
I can't imagine how scared I'd
me.
be.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I'd be really
I'd
bad.
be
at
worried.
situations.
My
Shit's
first mind would be
really
like, "Where's this
good.
knife been?
Oh yeah.
I need to go to the hospital."
All right, so Polly B, the cat, he took this situation on like no one else. That's as far as we got. Wait, that's not true. The guy was in front of his house doing
It wasn't in
non-couth
front of my
things.
house. It was in a house, and it wasn't in front of
A
it.
block away, block and a half
From
away,
where
right?
he laid
That's
his
where I
head.
initially went. Let me tell the tale. Eh?
All right,
Hang on,
please
hang
do.
on. Hang on. First off, why don't you tell the tale while I'm away? Just be like, what the
as much
fuck
as
happened
me.
Well,
to
I've told
this
this.
guy?
I've told the tale a couple times.
All right, but remember I
When
spoke
you're-
with you on the phone when I was quite concussed, and I'm like, oh shit, I got really concussed.
Yeah. So where you going?
You can tell that I'm gonna smoke about
Ugh.
fucking 2 drags of my smoke. And then I'll be
you
back.
son of
I'll
a
be
bitch.
Stop
back.
paying attention when I got the
Dude,
bite
it was a
for,
little
like,
traumatic.
Okay, maybe we'll do
I literally
emails.
was
He's
like-
dramatic.
like
Okay,
10 seconds.
he's dramatic, so he needs to take a break.
I went to grab that
Uh,
pipe, and I feel like I stopped paying attention for like maybe 10 seconds, and then I can't. And then he's gone. I'm like, what?
Who? Mark's
I
gone.
didn't hear what happened.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
did he
gone.
leave?
I'm leaving. I need to smoke like by
He
that
had
much
a
of
very traumatic moment.
That's fine.
Right
He
on.
said that he was having it was
Some
very
PTSD?
traumatic, so he had to go smoke a cigarette.
That's fine.
Could you imagine if I ever went
Maybe-
to like a therapy session?
No,
And he's-
Dude, they would be the
they would drive. He would.
they would
guy
quit
would
so
quit.
fast.
Yeah.
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 They'd
So,
be like, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
Stop. No, not. We're not doing the weather right now.
It's like this.
Well, let me tell you the weather, Doc.
Yeah, I was watching one of those ER type shows, and like a really crazy person came in, and they're like, blah blah.
And
blah,
you're like,
blah,
oh,
blah,
I
blah.
know how to handle him.
Yeah. No. And then the lady wouldn't go and do anything, so she just started to give her a bunch of pills without even like giving her an examination.
Oh,
Turned out
really?
She had some kind of weird like
It's easier to
Paul
get like
disease.
Yeah.
It's easier to get like a 3-year-old on top.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it than it
yeah.
is
But
to
since
get
she
Paul.
wouldn't like touch the motherfucker, she didn't figure out what the fuck she did.
That's probably what happened
You
at
know
the
what I mean?
hospital too. He's sitting there talking like this, and then the doctors came up and shot Thorazine.
yeah, like lithium or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Well, here
that.
I'll tell what
what
I heard.
happened?
I'll tell the
Yeah,
story,
you
and
tell
then,
us.
Yeah,
and then when he
let's hear
comes
that.
back, we'll
Christ.
compare and contrast.
Holy
Okay,
criminy.
yeah, I like that.
The way I got it,
Getting the fucking story
Is
out of
that
him.
he-
Jesus.
I think we got up to, he was a block away, and he told the guy to move or whatever. And so there was an altercation. They started fighting. And Paula was like, as he was describing it, sounded like he was on PCP. He's like, I was taking those hits, man. Oh, I was taking those hits like no one else. And I was just laughing in his face. So he's getting madder and madder. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking, you can't laugh in a madman's face as they're beating you.
Yeah.
And then so the guy was like just hitting him a lot. And so Paul grabbed the guy's bike and threw it
But
down
wait,
the
why
street.
did the hits start? I'm confused on that.
He asked Paul asked the guy to move on or something.
Oh, okay.
But who knows how he said it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have the grace.
He probably told
the
him like a
grace of
10-minute
Hey
story
man,
that
don't you
annoyed
ever
him.
know the Mandela effect and stuff?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably told him like
man.
a 10-minute story that annoyed him, and then he was like, "The moral of that story is you need to move."
Well, so he threw the man's bike
Yeah, that'll
down
do
the way, and then and when he turned around, the guy had a knife and stabbed him in the head.
it. Jesus.
That's crazy.
The
Got a
head
knife and stabbed it in the head.
Stabbed him in the head. That's what just happened right here.
Well, on the skeleton.
I'm thinking it's more of a slice now that we seen the
Will you
wound.
hit a button for me? But see that? They
I mean,
stabbed him
how
in the
long ago
head
was
and
this?
his.
Like
Oh,
3
let's
weeks
see.
ago.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, and then his earlobe, I
Yeah.
guess, got cut off halfway.
Damn. Fuck that.
Jesus. So, damn.
Yep.
So what? He just tried to stab him and then he ran off. Ran off. Why did,
No,
I,
he-
why did I go
No,
like
and then
that?
he said,
Why did I say
you know,
that
he's like, the
that?
cops are coming or whatever. And he said the homeless guy just like sat there and waited for the cops.
Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious?
John
yeah.
Holmes style.
He's probably just trying to get into the.
Well, yeah,
fucking-
exactly.
yeah. Damn.
So
Fucking homeless.
You
I
can
don't know if
go
there's
stab somewhere a little less insane than the head. If you're
That's
just
crazy.
going
Yeah,
for-
if you're going.
Well, I
unless
don't know.
you're
If
maybe
you think
want a
about it, though,
lifetime.
you're probably not going to get through the skull with a knife. So maybe it's a good idea. You just
Scar-
cut him up pretty good.
The cut on his forehead that's healed already in 3 weeks, though, makes me feel like it wasn't a stab. Just saying.
Well, maybe just got hit with the knife.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
seems
know.
like a graze.
Yeah, whatever. He got hurt.
I mean, he attempted to stab.
He probably tripped on the street and hit his head on the sidewalk.
Well, and then he called me a couple days later.
Just saying, like,
He called me that
The
night.
stab
He's like,
would
I'm
still be
concussed,
there.
and I got that story out of him somehow. And then a few days later, I'm concussed again. He was walking and fell on the ice and
What the
landed on his head. I was
fuck?
like, Paul, you need to quit fucking leaving the house.
yeah.
That's crazy
Gotta get our
shit.
boy a helmet.
Well, one of the worst things to do on a concussion too is to put alcohol in your fucking system. So I'm sure
That's
he
the
did
best thing.
that.
When I was a kid,
You ever had a concussion?
I've had some bad ones. He gave
Yeah.
me a good
I
one.
think I only had one.
No, he gave me two. No, Teresa. No, you gave me two.
I've only had 2 diagnosed, but
Well, I remember a
Sure, I've had
baseball
multiple.
one.
I never got one diagnosed, but I think I had one.
It's awful.
I remember he threw
Yeah.
a pitch at me one time, and I line dried him smack dead in the lip, and he fell over and hit his head on the blackboard.
Because
I
we
know
were,
what?
we played.
On
We
the
were playing on the asphalt.
Shit.
And he literally, he comes home from the hospital, and he was laying in my parents' bed. And I walk in there, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. And he's just laying there, not moving at all, and he's pretending like he's dead.
You
And I'm
think I
like-
was pretending?
Huh?
I was pretending like I was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dramatic.
I know. Well, I know, but and then he just like after a while he started laughing, but he was trying to make me feel real shitty for being good
That's
at.
that Italian guilt our parents were teaching us.
Pretending like he was dead.
I was
That's
good at it.
That's
I
pretty
should have
Yeah.
kept at it.
I almost had a heart attack.
Oh, that was terrible, though. The first one was worse that you gave me. I can't believe you don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
All right, so we was at this weird neighborhood.
Oh God, was it on the molesting tour?
It was on that block.
It was on that block though. Holy shit!
No,
Here we go.
so on that block we had. All right, what story am I talking about? Oh, the
about on that
concussion.
block.
See, you see?
yeah,
I had
it's
too
still
many
effective to
concussions.
this day. CTE, man.
All right, so across the way we had the foster home, and the girl would try to kiss me in the bathroom. So I think she molested me too. And then there was the seizure boy a couple doors down. You remember that?
the seizure boy.
Me-
Nope.
Just every randomly there would be
It's a fucked up
the
nickname.
ambulance would show up, and the because Mr. Boy would have a seizure. You don't remember that?
Did you ever call him?
Boy.
You ever call him that by his face? To his face?
No, I was.
I'm
a
just
good
picturing
kid
like a
back
kid
then.
you guys are in high school with. Seizure boy.
I was a good kid back then. So here's the.
I don't know. Somebody else was on the block.
I don't know
It was a
about
Lutheran.
about 1 o'clock. If you're facing the street,
Yeah.
was the molesting house,
The
and then on the far right was Debbie. That was the brain tumor house. Her dad died of a brain tumor. And then if you go from the molesting house, I don't know if it was 1 door down or 2 doors down, was the seizure house.
Yeah.
And about 3 doors down was the retard.
Yeah.
Who was his name?
Courtney.
Courtney.
I didn't know that he
And
had a
then-
problem until later because I was a child.
I know. I didn't
And-
know either.
And they would just have him, like this 16-year-old mentally challenged boy, kick the shit out of us all day.
just
on the
play
block.
with fuck with us.
And yeah, it was like, go out and play Smear the Queer with Courtney.
I played
You
Smear the
think-
Queer way more times than I want to admit, and I didn't even understand it.
Yeah.
It's like, go get the faggot and tackle him.
Yep.
That's what our childhood was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't
So,
know.
here's the story before I forget.
Yeah.
So next to the molesting house was a seizure house. Me and you were playing fake karate in the front lawn, and you kneed me in the eye socket. This ain't flashing, nothing.
Nope.
Oh boy, that was the worst concussion I ever had. And I remember, what was our first doctor's name?
Vertner.
Sullivan?
Sullivan. So they drove me out. I don't know why I remember that.
And down there on 17th Road in that
Yeah,
Greystone
it was-
building.
It was a cool building.
Nice.
That's probably the only reason I remember it.
Yeah.
But so I go down there and he's flashing the light, and I'd move and I'd fucking puke. It was like for like a week. I can't believe you don't remember this.
Nope.
You son of a bitch. The guy broke my eye socket right here. Kneed me in the eye socket, and I got a horrible concussion. And I was concussed.
Seriously broke it?
I don't know. I don't think they checked for it.
It's actually really
And-
common in like UFC and shit. The broken eye socket.
Oh, it was
It's
the
one of
worst.
easier bones to break.
That's fucked off.
The only concussion I think I ever had was playing foosball
Me too.
at,
I
at
It was
the
a real
elementary
concussion.
school.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Foosball?
No, football.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I was
what?
on the kickoff and we were returning. And you know, when everybody meets,
Yeah.
that's how I got my concussion.
That was-
Chris Oakhill.
That was one of
That
the worst
son of a
concussions
bitch.
I gave him
ever
a
saw.
concussion too.
Oh, really?
And I broke his nose.
Jesus, I've
That's
never
how we
broken
became
nose.
friends.
I saw a crazy concussion. on,
Attaboy.
like, my-
Because I broke his face and his mom and his mom.
But
met
did
at
you
the
hear how
hospital.
bad my concussion
yeah,
was?
the broken eye socket.
No, I couldn't walk without vomiting for a week.
Jesus. No,
Every time there was light or anything, I was
yeah, I never had anything
puking.
that
Yeah,
bad.
never anything like
Oh,
that.
it was
I've
horrible.
heard of stuff that bad.
Yeah,
He got me good.
that's scary.
And the other one, I remember the one where he hit me with the baseball in the face. It was 2 reasons it was awful. Well, I got a concussion because I got hit in the face with a baseball. But the other part is it only hit my upper lip.
Now imagine concussion like
Did
that.
you hear what I said?
Yeah, hit you.
So my upper lip was swollen.
Right.
My bottom lip wasn't swollen.
That's awesome.
So I had like a big fucking Umbutu plate lip. Like from the...
Ubangi.
Umbangi, there you go. We used to have National Geographic.
Very nice.
Now
But,
imagine-
We was rich. We had National
Hey,
Geographic.
And Playboy.
I'm actually impressed that he came
That
up
was
with
a-
actual like tribe names because otherwise I would have been like, that's kind of fucked up, y'all.
No, there was
Y'all.
actual
I'm
thing.
just kidding.
Imagine
So
getting.
not only was I in
What's the
horrible
lip like?
pain,
You
I
know,
couldn't,
I know
uh,
what you're talking about. I know.
and I just had another vision of it. Mom got me a puzzle for me to do with my concussion.
A puzzle.
What, I gonna stare at a goddamn puzzle, Mom?
They have all kinds of apps.
This is gonna make my head hurt more.
There's like
Really?
video games and apps and stuff for
Apps
concussions
to keep
now.
you stay up on when you're.
Yeah, I couldn't go to
Concussed.
sleep.
Why did I say that?
But when
fucked
I
up?
was there for that one, the
concussed.
guy next to me had tried to kill himself,
Yeah.
and I was listening to it.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Oh.
Think about getting a concussion that bad though, and then like,
They're like, "Hey, guy,
one
it
day.
ain't so bad. You should see this kid's lip next over here."
Alright.
Then he all looked at me. He's like, yeah, that's fine. I'll live good now."
I live good now.
He's like, "I don't feel like killing
He's-
myself anymore. Look at this kid's face."
He's living his best life.
I am live good
I've been hearing that so
now.
much lately. What is the deal with that?
What's that?
I'm living my best life.
What other life are you gonna live?
I
Yeah,
don't fucking
it's fucking
know. But everyone's saying it lately. I just heard it a
All right,
lot lately.
are they saying it because it's their second life,
I don't know.
or are they saying it because they're in a good place?
I thought Second Life was
Either
a
way,
video
that's
game.
obnoxious.
Did you guys see in science this week for the first time?
Science is
We
a
cloned
whole.
monkeys. We
What?
successfully cloned a monkey.
Oh, I did see that.
It's fucking cool as fuck.
Cloned it.
We got
Yeah.
one. We got our own clone over here.
Free meat.
He's the one who's the clone expert. You should get in on this instead of getting annoyed, you psycho.
Yeah.
You're the clone expert.
That's cool as
How
shit.
can you
How's
tell
that
it's a
annoy
clone monkey? They already cloned that lamb, man.
Yeah,
Should-
that was a long.
Oh, and Dave
time
Chappelle too.
ago.
So
Eminem as well.
come on, that was gold. Laugh.
Okay.
Look at Jordy over here. Hey, you're moving the
this
whole
guy-
table,
I was about to
Jordy.
call
No, those
him-
are like those new rappers. They have glasses that look like
I was
that
about to
now.
call him Data,
Oh.
but that's the wrong guy. I
Who?
don't watch enough Star Trek. We've gone through this before.
Jordy.
Yeah, Jordy.
But what did you say, Dave Town boy?
I was gonna say Data.
Oh,
but,
Data.
But that would have been
That
wrong.
was just that robot boy.
And then I'd said that I
You
don't
know,
watch-
so you never watched it
I'd
that
say
much?
Data.
Watched what?
So you never saw how when they were like banging bitches and they'd have to send in data to finish them off.
What are you talking about?
He's a sex robot on Star Trek
Ah,
Why?
never watched.
because he's a robot.
How you guys feel about this whole
I
new
can't-
sex robot trend?
Ah, fuck it.
Bitch,
Would you get one?
This shit's been around.
I don't
for
know.
like
I'd have to
20
ask my
years.
wife. Hey, babe, you might get a sex robot.
Is it cheating if you fuck a sex
Hey,
robot?
hey, can you go halves on a sex robot? I bet you she would pay for the whole thing.
I bet
That
you
ain't
could
flying
never-
with me. They were showing a sex robot on the TV, and I said, "Hey, look at them sex robots." She's like, "You want to fuck that robot, don't you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to fuck that robot. You better not fuck that robot."
I want to.
Wow, on a
give a
conspiracy level.
You all put your
it's like
credit card away.
introducing
Yeah.
2018 introducing
Fine.
the-
I thought I was gonna get to buy the robot.
So until they make these things clean themselves, I don't want to fucking
Yes,
robot.
They
of any
don't,
sort.
though?
I don't know if
Yeah,
they do.
I don't want to touch anything that I come
I
in
have
well,
no clue
here's
if
the
they
worst
claim
at all.
themselves.
Like
Well, that's
that's
the
why
thing.
I would
Well,
never
that was the
buy
worst. I had-
anything like that.
you
I'll
all
admit
say
it,
that to
I
your
fucked
woman.
one of those fleshlights.
You got coming. You get away until it's gone.
And when an ex-girlfriend got me one of those fleshlights whenever because she was out of town and stuff a lot. But
Hey, you fucked this thing.
but that was like my worst thing with it. I was like, I'm not gonna clean this.
Well,
I'm just
that's
gonna
the-
throw it the fuck away.
They're not thinking about men.
Well,
we'll clean it. We'll clean it
it's
like the
just
first two
after
times,
Yeah, but
And then
after
you're
you
like,
come, it's
fuck
just
it.
gross. You're like, oh, I don't
and
even
then
wanna
you're
see
gonna
that
keep
thing.
fucking it, and
I
then
feel like
throw
such
it in
a
the
fucking
trash.
animal after
In the
it.
future, it's all robots.
Ugh.
They get the cum out of the lady robots. They inject it into the male robots. They come in the woman,
I'm gonna assume,
and the woman has a robot.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm
Dude,
gonna assume they're self-cleaning
so
I think it's already happened. This is a
because
robot
they have
here.
like brothels already in like China and shit.
I saw a Cyanide
Yeah.
and Happiness cartoon that was along the same lines, but it
What's
was
that? Cyanide?
They're called Cyanide and Happiness or
Oh,
something like that.
cyanide.
Yeah. They're little like short cartoons on YouTube and you can check them out. But like this one, it was funny because like it was like two people instead of getting married, they got a fucking what do they call it? Do we have to stay away from each other? Restraining
Oh
order.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
all pointing at me. Oh no,
So
I
like
think we're too close.
they lived in a
Mark.
big ass mansion and they basically just lived on each other's side and then they had a bachelor and the bachelor would fuck the dude and the bachelor and then he would go take it over to the woman and fuck the woman and, like, you know, but yeah, it's like the beginnings of the sex robot thing.
I think
I'm just impressed
A
with having my
bachelor?
own
I say
wing.
fuck sex
I want my own
robots.
wing.
I'm a bachelor.
I think all they need to do is make like a cock ring almost that goes on your dick, and then you just put a VR helmet on and fuck whoever you want.
Well,
That's-
okay,
that
I guess
simulates the whole thing.
if
What's
you really
one
want to get
sex robot?
serious about it, I guess the sex robots are good because like you can like do weird things like
Population.
like yeah, and the weird people that don't get
Yo,
laid
Matt-
can get something.
Yo, Leon.
You know what I mean? With some kind of fantasy or something like that.
So they don't quit killing people. Is what
yeah,
you're
so they
saying?
don't go out and like kill rabbits and shit. You know what I mean?
You remember that
They could kill-
conversation we had about that whole sex robot, like back when it was like actually like, okay, this is gonna go into the mainstream here in a minute.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we was talking about like, yo, what happens if a sick motherfucker goes ahead and programs like one of these sex robots to be like a little fucking
Robot.
kid?
Well, they
Is
already
that
have 'em.
really fucking pedophilia or whatever the fuck? You brought up that question to me.
The
as I
same
give you
company's
a
already
ride
making
home.
kids. The real sex dolls.
Oh no.
I'm sure they're making.
Yeah,
They're
see,
making
like,
kids.
if you want to talk fucking what
Are
the
they
fuck,
making-
I had a joke.
See,
when I was
down deep.
fucking talking with Jack at work the other day. I was like, well, I mean, it's already weird to fuck a robot, right? So like, it's like basically the same thing as fucking a fleshlight. So if they had the kid versions, they're like half the price.
Dude,
this
I
guy
don't
over
give a
here
fuck.
busting jokes.
See, I would,
I'm saving money.
Jokes, homie.
You see, me personally, when it comes to robots,
It's a good bit.
I might fuck a
great.
robot one time or two times, but then I just start jerking off thinking about fucking the robot.
yeah, it's
Or I'd get two robots to fuck in front of me, and I'd jerk
Right.
off. 'Cause I'm a lazy
Oh.
piece of shit.
I don't
There
get
you
the whole
go.
talking thing either. Like, I don't want you to talk to.
Shut up!
Like, just fuck.
Hey, as long as that robot
And I
bruises and cries.
And I feel like it's always gonna have to be like missionary
What the
sex.
fuck?
Because I don't think I would trust a robot getting on top of me to like ride me or anything. Fuck that. You know? Does that make sense? Like I feel like it has to be like missionary
I don't know.
or
You
doggy
see-
style, maybe.
Have you seen those robots that you can't knock over and shit? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
that
yeah.
scares the fuck out of me,
Yeah,
dude.
let-
What
I'll
that
let
thing
it get on
clamps on
top
your
of me if
dick?
she can't fall over.
Yeah,
that
clamps on your
fucking-
dick.
You
Just
knock
saying.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Well, you knock it up, and then you make it do a flip over. You knock down the robot with a stick,
Or we can go
and then does a
conspiracy
flip
theorists.
onto your dick.
Maybe what if
Oh,
the
that's
government
a good-
controls
that's a
these
go
sex
robot.
robots
That's a
and they're taking
great
your sperm and
advertisement.
can collect your DNA?
Well, you know what I don't like
Whoa.
about
Give me
robots
that
right
wine.
now?
As long as it cleans itself, I don't care what they're collecting.
That
Here's
wine.
the thing. Here's the thing, boys. Have you seen any of these robot videos online?
Yes, a lot of them.
The only reason we build any robots is to push them over and
Yeah.
like kick them.
Do backflips and
yeah.
shit. Like, whoa.
Have you seen this? It's fucking insane.
That's what I was
They
just
build
talking
that
about those.
robot and kick the robot for
I
no
was just
reason.
talking
Yeah, we abuse the fuck out of
No
them.
wonder they're gonna kill us
Yeah.
all.
That's why you got to knock your sex robot over with a stick before anything happens.
That's why they made
No,
sex
that's-
robots.
That's
Harmon!
why. What's up?
The wine.
That's why
Here, do
Elon
you
Musk
need a
came out with
brewski
that
too?
flamethrower.
What, boy?
You seen the,
The
Boring
Tesla
Company
flamethrower?
flamethrower?
Yeah, why is he selling a cheap flamethrower?
Because he's obsessed with Star Trek, and I guess it's something from that.
Jordy.
He tried to remake the Star Trek flamethrower, I guess, but
the old Star
they-
Trek or the
I don't
new
know.
Star
I've never watched Star
Is
Trek.
this
I just
thing
read
useful?
an article.
I've seen every
yeah,
episode
it
of Star
shoots 6
Trek.
feet.
It shoots flames.
Like
But,
6 feet flames? Like, so what the fuck?
But it was kind of a joke
fucking
whenever it first
psychos
started,
build
but
it,
he put
buying
a
it.
pre-order thing up for it, and he thought it was just a joke, and he ended up selling 2 million in less than 24 hours.
That's crazy. He's made like $4 million
Well, he could fucking
profit
Great.
already.
He could put out Paul's fanny packs and sell a
And he
couple
says he's
of
going
That's
to come out
true.
with the freeze gun, too.
It's
Oh
like this.
my God.
These are fucking.
Yeah, he better after putting all those fucking flamethrowers out to fucking freeze
Dude,
everything
they're
up.
fucking badass looking.
The freeze,
and they're cheap. They're
Oh my
$500 with a $$100 fucking
You know
shipping fee.
where those are going.
And legal
Wait.
in all 50 states.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm a
Oh,
little
this could be
slow
so bad.
in the head right now.
Yeah, you
yeah.
are.
Look at
Flamethrower. You
I've
need
been
one of
hurt.
those to keep the homeless
Yeah,
away.
So,
Yeah.
I had me an old bit back in like the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. First time I ever did stand up was the last day of 8th grade.
Really? That's pretty
I did,
early.
I did it all
Fucking
day.
savant
badass.
creep.
From morning to dusk.
What was the weather like?
Oh, it was fucking cloudy and rainy, and I sent home all the buses from the fucking Euclid. I had never
Is
mind.
Euclid part of the Mandela effect?
No, man, where the hell
I
was I,
think
going?
so. I
with
don't
this?
remember it like that.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't help but derail you either.
He
That's all right.
would.
P would. Wow.
So,
yeah. First time you
so
did
there we
stand
go.
up.
Hey,
I know. I'm
Hold
so
on.
interested too, and then
Let's
it
look
never
over
comes
here.
out.
I know, right?
my name's
That's the only thing that
Patrick
sucks.
Dyer. This is the one and only 7-star PB cast in the universe.
Wow. So why so many stars?
We're the only ones with 7
Yeah,
stars.
dude, last
man.
time I
It
checked,
used
it was
to only
like
be
This is
like
the
four.
29th.
And then it was 5.
No, I don't think I ever had
Mandela
stars.
effect. It used to be 3.
Oh,
Motherfuckers.
shit.
Go to brothersbear.com.
Boom.
That's my brother, Christopher Dingo Dyer. That's Sabado Jimenez, but I got to change his name. I don't remember why. I heard that earlier.
Why?
Right.
I don't know. I told him that.
We'll hit
There's Mark
rewind.
Perez.
That's
There's
me.
Matt Harmon. brothersbear@gmail.com. You know what we need to get to?
Nukes,
Email.
No.
please. Oh,
It's been a busy week.
Shit.
Oh, has it?
Oh my God, it's been busy at Cliff Notes.
Last I heard, he wasn't even talking no more.
Cliff Notes. I don't know. I think you should start with one of them.
All right. Well, so we're sitting at the bar on Sunday morning. He pulls in about 12:30, and this goes. I had a 3-hour stream of conscience conversation with Cliff. I didn't say anything, just bar. but at first it started off with at a point. He was like, same as I just found out I've been spelling my name wrong for 67 years.
What the fuck?
I'm like, so I'm interested. I'm like, all right, yeah.
You can't
I'll
not
bite.
be interested.
Yeah, hey Cliff. So what's going on there? Same as I was going to get my passport because he's never left the country before.
Yeah, he's going
Oh
to
my
Canada.
But he's going to go to Vancouver for 3 seconds before he goes to Alaska. So he wants to get his passport. So I hand him my driver's license, and I hand him my passport, and I hand him my birth certificate, and they say, "Well, these names aren't the same." I'm like, "What the fuck?" and so I look at it. All my life, I spelled Clifford CLIFORD. Same as on my birth certificate, it's CLIFFORD. So it says, "What the fuck?" And then,
So he learned a lot about himself.
he learned.
Was he able to go on his trip?
Oh my god, this is the best.
Yeah, they're
fucking
letting.
Cliff
Not
ever.
only
they're
is
letting
he
him.
going on his trip, he found himself.
He found himself. He really. has.
Wow.
Dude, could you
Maybe he's
imagine?
gonna
How would
be-
you know? How would
Seriously,
you like
could
it
you
if you
imagine?
found out there was a C in
I would-
front of your K?
I would take it as a rebranding.
If I found out I had
Change
one
my
T,
life.
You would be a.
I'd be a
You
new
would
man.
follow like.
I found
your,
out I only had like
musical
one T or
career.
something.
Yeah, or something.
Like, fuck with me.
Well, and then
Well, for years I've thought his last name is Cruz. It's Clifford Cruz, right?
yeah,
So he spells his last name Kruse, but he always refers to himself as Hector. So I thought he was Hector Cruz,
Yeah.
Cruz.
yeah, and
he
I'm
was
pretty
hiding that he
sure
was a-
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And he's afraid to be a Mexican.
Oh, shit!
because
But,
he's-
but I fucked up. I fucked
shit.
the story up though because before it was like, "Say, man, I think it's that priest what christened me's fault."
He spelled the name wrong.
Yeah, he thinks the priest spelled the name wrong
I
on his
love it.
birth certificate.
I haven't gotten to hear this one yet.
He's
I
like,
can't
"That
wait.
Fucking priest.
That's fucking funny, dude. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to spell his name for 60-something years.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that
motherfucker.
I
awesome?
just
I'm
don't
gonna
get
go-
how I didn't come up with driver's license.
Mandela effect, homie.
it is the Mandela
Oh,
effect.
Oh, hell
See?
yeah.
That's the best example I've
See?
ever heard of the Mandela
You finally
effect.
kind of won an argument,
Ooh.
You
Let me
chimed
get
in
that,
perfectly
Oh
with
my
that
God,
one.
my brain.
Mr. Bean.
That's the best Mandela
yeah,
effect
your brain just
example I've ever
exploded,
heard,
didn't
dude.
you? Well, and then
That's how you can explain it to Cliff.
the whole week of exactly.
I just can imagine
We haven't been here in a
Cliff's
couple weeks,
face.
but the whole, that feller got shot.
Which
This
one?
most recent cop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one in Colorado.
Yeah, he goes, same as that cop. He got shot. He was like, no one's talking about it on the news, but they got that heroin on the market now, and you got that pot on the market now. Why isn't anybody saying that these guys is hopped up on heroin reefer?
Wow, he said
Yeah.
both of them. Heroin
So
and reefer. He
he's
just
under
lumped
the
them in
impression
together.
you could buy heroin at King Supers.
No. But he's probably just talking about the the thing where they're gonna have like the safe havens for them to do.
Oh
heroin.
yeah.
Oh, so it was
tell me
actually
about
based
it.
on
Tell me
something.
about it.
Oh, you haven't
They're-
heard of that?
No,
They're
They're
making.
not going to arrest
you're
people.
gonna make me look
It's
bad in
sold
front of
locations.
Cliff, Mark. You watch your words.
They're gonna have a place where they're gonna have a shooting gallery where they
You
give
can
them
legally
clean
shoot up,
needles.
basically.
Oh, atta
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, and they're gonna take care of them and stuff like
All right,
that.
well, he
It-
was
I
right
think-
then.
I think it's
It was a
good.
pothead heroin addict that
Personally.
shot up these kids.
Yep.
But if you think about it, it's
Probably.
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that's what he.
They
was.
can also test their
I can't.
heroin.
That's because
And I told
you
him,
can't
I
get
said no-
actual any real information out of Cliff. Same as heroin fight.
Right.
Well, so I thought for sure he thought heroin
pot
was at
heroin.
7-Eleven. No, he thinks it's two different things, but he
Well,
thinks you could just go buy them anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
That's the thing.
7-Eleven.
And then he thinks that you're fucking hopped up. Like, you think
Hopped
I could
up?
take on some cops right now? Nope. That's PCP.
yeah.
And that's what I was
heroin.
telling. I was telling him we talked about it on here before that I want to do PCP, but I don't know why. Oh, because of that movie, Trading Places or whatever.
Places.
So I was in the 7-Eleven killing time the other, not 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
I mixed two stories up. I was in 7-Eleven killing time, and then I went to Walgreens to kill some time. That's what my day is when I'm retired. I'm gonna go to Walgreens. I'm gonna go
I
7-Eleven.
can totally see it though.
Well, what else do you do, really?
Well,
Yeah.
no, you go buy some good herb.
Then you go to you get some herb. Then you go talk about the herb at the produce section of the local market.
Yeah.
And I was looking around. They have a drug test, and the one was for PCP. And how the fuck are you gonna test your goddamn kid for PCP? He's all fucking like you could kill like 12 cops.
Well, I'm not quite sure, but something's wrong. Pee on this, Petey.
Could you imagine? I don't think you could pee on PCP.
How lucky would you be if you're like a kid that was like got caught smoking weed? You know, you had to be all clean or whatever, but you weren't. And then your mom went out and got a fucking drug test for PCP.
and you
you're
piss
like,
in there.
fuck yes. I am not
Yeah.
going to fucking piss positive for shit.
Nope.
See, I think all those.
That's
I think
great.
all those letter drugs are okay, like PCP. MDMA,
I'm really curious about it.
I thought it stood for
LSD.
pot cannabis polyamory.
Is that a PCP?
Tells whether you have multiple partners or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the drug test. the
How do you do
PCP.
it? I'm gonna do that to my
I
wife.
tricked you.
That fucking
That's good.
bitch.
I even
She's
tricked
sleeping
you.
with everybody.
I was saying,
Cliff, Leo.
What about PCP?
Bonnie
I bet
Bags,
you. You know the
Little
worst
Leg.
part about Cliff is
Cheeks
he's probably got a
Babs,
huge
Cliff.
cock.
Oh,
I could go
yeah.
on for that.
But no. So
Just a
anyways,
giant hog of a
awful
bastard.
people normally have huge cocks.
So then he was
Weird, right?
yeah.
the night earlier in the week before the whole. All
he's
that
been
other
on a
stuff.
tear.
He was-
Cliff. We're still on Cliff here.
Because and this is a two-parter. So
great.
he starts on me on
Same as it has two parts.
yeah,
This story.
and but I have to go back. We'll all find out soon. But so he was like, on Friday night, I'm sitting in the bar and I was like, same as, you ever been to Rome? I'm like, yeah, I've been to Rome, Cliff. Same as, you ever been to Europe? And I'm like, yeah, I've been to fucking Europe. So that which
And his wife's sitting next to him at that point. She didn't correct him.
no, she didn't correct
Cliff
him.
has a wife.
There was
Oh boy.
well, that's
Wow.
that's
I
his
never-
girlfriend
I've
for
seen
40 years that he never married.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because he
Good
didn't
for him.
want her to get
When he
anything.
met her, he was like, I saw her. I said, I'm gonna fuck that blonde.
That's a true story.
Is she a regular?
She comes
Yeah,
in on
she
Friday
sits next
nights.
to him.
You have to point her out to me next time.
Oh
He,
my
uh,
The
god.
only woman that'll sit next to Cliff.
This is horrible.
This is what I'm gonna do in my own personal life. I've been doing bits about that shit for years, and I
Cliff?
think I definitely know. No. I definitely know where the fuck it came from. I'm never gonna marry nobody. I'll date you for 64 years, whatever. I'll build you a house right next door, but we're never
We ain't
gonna
signing
get
no
married.
papers. I'm with you.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine splitting up half of your
It's such
shit?
a weird thing.
And that's
Yeah, we do.
You get that
Yeah, you
cardboard
think-
box.
You think you're not gonna do
I
it?
get that broken guitar.
Well,
Two
no.
of them.
The only people I understand that do it are like Christians and shit that are like
I got
firm.
three
Like my
strings.
parents. I
They get
understand why
married? You ever
I
had a
understand.
fucking 6-month-old pregnant woman saying, "We're going to the courthouse"?
Nope.
Whoa.
Thank God I haven't.
I
Well, I have.
okay.
No, I understand why you did it.
I had a gal try to trick me
That's
into
not the
marriage.
only reason he married her. He loves her dearly.
But
She's
you would
my
have never
bride.
suggested it.
I
I would assume. I just couldn't imagine
Yeah.
a guy ever being like,
Well-
"Yeah, we should get married." It's always a girl. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the guy always proposes, but he only
It's a
proposes
different-
because he knows the
It's
girl
big-
wants
there's
to.
a
Yes.
timer. You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
It
If-
clicks and it's like, damn, I'm gonna marry
right,
that bitch.
but it's never like the guy's never like, "Yeah, that's a good
That's-
idea."
Yeah, it's all right sometimes.
And then part
There's
2,
no benefit.
I'm scared to death.
Part
though.
2.
Go ahead.
Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes. This is on Sundays, like same as. You ever been to New Orleans? I'm like, nah.
Same as you ever been to the United States?
It was pretty close. Pretty close. I was like, nah, I've never been to New Orleans. He was like, same as old Chris down at the Toro. So that's how he lets me know it's not me. Old Chris down at the Toro. He was in Canyon City for 7 years for murder. He says he's moving to Georgia. I says, what the fuck are you moving to Georgia for? And it all starts with, you ever been to New Orleans?
Wow.
I didn't realize that. I was
You
like,
know what? I just
I
realized.
did, but I thought I was going to tie it
I thought,
together,
yeah,
so-
I thought there's one more connection. Yeah.
Nope.
You know what I just realized though? So down at the Bonnie Brae,
No,
that
no.
Chris
Oh,
Dyers,
Chris.
he's a vegan faggot.
Hell yeah, totally. He believes in communism.
Same as his brother. He drives a faggot hybrid, that fucking pussy.
No, of course
His
it
name
is.
is Patrick, same as.
I want to be a
You know, down at the Bonnie Brae.
at the Toro. I need to go hang out there and just wait for
He
him.
keeps telling me to go down there, but he knows there's nothing for me to eat, so
What's a toro?
It's a restaurant, like
It's Mexicano.
yeah,
Ah.
but it's like old school Commerce City.
Oh yeah.
That
So-
was like
yeah,
10 years. 'Cause he knew if he got 3 in, we'd ridicule him.
But it's like
We
same
still
as
did.
he says he makes 10,000 tacos a night. And he's always asking me how many vegan pizzas I make.
Hey, faggot.
so
how
he's
much
going
of
down
them-
to
He's trying to
Latoro.
compare.
You know what you need to do
He's
is
saying he makes 50 vegan pizzas.
in one night.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
You should ask him about, or you should count the slices. Figure out
He
the
says
slices.
he says they come in there.
That's 900 slices.
They're all vegan. They're waiting for the pizza. And 50 of them.
What's a?
It's un-American. Which he always says.
And then
too.
he probably says something like, "You ought to go down there and sell some tacos."
What the fuck happened back there?
Yeah.
There goes your inheritance. There goes all your old whiskey.
Oh,
Cork bottles and ale.
I'm still finding glass. So that was Cliff Notes. He's been on a tear.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot about it. Stop it.
Oh.
Same as I'm going. I was gonna go to Hawaii on a cruise, $9,000, and then I gotta pay for my alcohol. I drink about 32
beer?
beers an hour over 6 days.
Wow.
Yeah, what was it? 10 beers a day. Over
10 beers a day.
That's another
over 7 days.
$32,000.
Yeah,
Oh
something.
my god.
So-
it wasn't that high.
Yeah.
So
What's-
now they're going to Alaska
What's
because
Cliff-
they have
Well,
a drink
he
ticket.
didn't. He never told me he was going to Alaska. So it all starts off like as same as I'm getting my passport. My name is C.L. And then we go through this whole thing, and it was like, "What the fuck do you need your passport going to Hawaii for?" And I said Hawaii, and he said, "Well, we're going to Vancouver first."
So you thought he was?
Yeah. So I'm like, "Why the fuck would you go
We're going
north?
to
Why would you
Canada.
go north to go to Hawaii?" And then he starts talking about then we're going off to Saskatoon and I'm gonna do some fishing. I'm like, what the fuck kind of route to Hawaii is this? and
There you go.
and then at the very end I found out that he's not going to Hawaii. He's going to Alaska.
Let's go to Alaska. And I keep telling him he's going to see some whales. He's real excited about it.
Wow.
All right, that's the end.
He's got his shotgun for him too.
What's
He's
I'm
going
gonna-
to show up on that thing with a shotgun, isn't he?
I'm gonna try to get me one of them whales.
What's Cliff's drink of choice at the bar? Is it
Fuck,
Coors?
Miller
Life.
High
Oh,
Life.
I would have thought Coors.
Cliff knows.
He drank Bud for years. but-
Everyone just watched while he nonchalantly smoked something through his nose.
I didn't watch.
What the fuck's wrong with everyone?
I did not watch
I didn't
that,
watch
so
her. I would have said
Yeah,
something
what the
Talking
fuck?
about
me
What
better.
the fuck was that? First off,
Hey, I'll
and
watch
why
it
did you
later.
smoke it through your nose?
Have you seen the video that went
It's
viral?
not in there, is it?
Holy shit!
Are you okay? Okay.
My
Have you
God.
seen that
That's
video
a-
that went viral? It was like some black guy, he had his tonsils removed or something, so he couldn't smoke, so he was smoking through his nose.
I've tried it.
Deuces.
When I got my wisdom teeth out, I think I smoked a cigarette through my nose.
yeah.
That's just that's
Just
a good idea.
Just smoke some eatables.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
just ate some edibles.
You should just put eatables
People
on a
in
hot knife.
non-legal states don't have that luxury.
Ever tell you about how
No,
I
you
met
do, totally.
Mark?
Cook yourself. What's up?
We were at a party and I walked in and he had a big samurai sword and he lit it on fire
Is this a real story?
and he put an eatable on it and he snorted it.
Not a real story.
Yeah,
I was
that's
with
how I
you.
met Mark and I was like, he plays the bass. I could tell.
Oh, yeah. He snorts them hot eatables off his nose off the samurai sword. Yeah, I like that. That's good. What is wrong with him?
Yeah, nothing.
What'd you do to him?
the
Motherfucker,
same.
I'm just hitting up
So
a
did you
little
guys-
motherfucking roach I had in my pocket. It's been a long ass weekend. You want to hear about
We
one?
got plenty of time.
We don't smoke.
Yeah, I
joints
want
and
to hear
blunts in
long
here,
ass
dog.
weekend. But please get to the point in less than 2 minutes.
So you know what? We have a challenge going. And I don't know if you could stick to it.
Okay.
Polly B303.
Oh,
As I told your story,
All right.
and I wanted to see how accurately I
All
was
right.
to your story. But
All right.
here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
You have to say it, get it out, so we
All
can
right.
compare and
Yeah.
contrast.
yeah.
So I want to see how close I got to your story.
All right, cool, cool.
Because I
cool.
talked to you when you were
Yeah.
concussed.
Oh, a lot of people have talked to me while I was concussed, man. And then, I got me good and quiet and concussed, man.
That's what it sounds like.
Like
Yeah,
I got like
stabbed in the
double
head.
concussed.
You said
Too bad it wasn't like
the
a.
brunt was on the ear, though?
Too bad it wasn't like a movie where they hit their head and then all of a sudden you could tell stories good.
Yeah, they fucked
Some
up.
kind of idiot.
They didn't fuck up that much.
Did you put
It's
your
like they
joint
hit him
out
on the
in
head,
there?
and all of a sudden he's.
It would be
Well
great
dressed.
if
Right.
that fucking knife gave him a amateur lobotomy.
It's like the knife I met you. You were snorting
The knife.
eatables on him.
My
Same
father
deal.
always had a joke. He'd say,
Get out of the house! You're not my kid.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, a lot of people suggest you need a frontal lobotomy. I really think that it just needs to beat a bottle in front of me.
Sense your alcohol problem.
Ah,
Did I
Nah,
say
it's
the right
just
word
an
before I
old
said
joke.
that? It was a good joke. It was good timing.
No,
You got it.
Hence.
It was good until
I
you
said
asked
sense.
about it.
No, because somebody would have emailed me. No one would have emailed me.
No one would even.
But-
we do have emails though.
That's
Remember
true.
that.
I damage control.
Damage control.
I didn't want an email saying, "Hey, you said sense instead of hence." None of you guys caught it. You guys
I'd
are
be
really
happy with
slow.
an email for that.
You gotta be.
No, we're terrible.
We ain't grammar
So-
Nazis, bro.
You hear? I heard a tape. I don't know if you guys already heard it. You know, Cosby's back on the market.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
I heard his.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
blind,
No, he's like playing again.
Yeah.
He's done
Yeah,
3
yeah,
live
yeah.
shows already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I was one of the few people because I'm a very popular man that got to hear his first performance.
Oh, did you actually hear it? Did you listen to
Yeah.
it? Because I knew there was video. I listened
Yeah, there
to
is
like
video. My
5
name's
minutes
Patrick
of it.
Dyer. One of my buddies in the industry sent it to me.
Nice.
So
Any good?
Yeah, it's really good. Here, I'll tell you one of the jokes.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Sweet.
And I stuck the pill and then. And she was like, "Oh my God." That was it.
Okay,
Wow.
so I'm
No,
assuming you're
yeah.
not serious,
So
obviously.
I think it was a rape allegation. They're right. I don't know though.
He confessed.
No, but
And
there
then her
actually
mouth-
is video of his
And her
first
mouth
performance.
was on it, and
Oh, now that he's gone through it,
Lambo.
now that he's gone through it, he can write the material and.
Do you
and
like
go
my
on
Bill
tour.
Cosby?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I've
You know,
been working
Bill-
on my Sylvester Stallone more.
Mm,
I used to have a good one.
like Tango and Cash.
Fuck that. How are we going to blow off that last fucking rip he just had with Cosby?
And then their
fucking-
clitoris.
Come on, man. So quick.
Would you guys go see him for $20?
Aren't they giving his tickets out for free?
Yeah, they are. But
Yeah, they have to for a
Still.
long time.
I'd pay up to 20 to see him. I just think it'd be hilarious, and it'd be a story to tell. But
I don't think I wouldn't see him, especially now because you know he's senile as
Oh,
fuck.
Maddie.
Yeah.
What you got to do if, say you pay that $20 for the experience, but
What
you
about
get to
22?
a point where ain't nobody want to hear you tell your time.
that's fine. I still have the experience in my head, and that's fucking hilarious to me.
No,
You
I
just
would want to hear
make
the
it up
story
for
about
cheaper.
the psycho old man and his fucking weird sweater on a stool.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. I didn't rape nobody.
I was talking to
There is
But,
actual like a good 20-minute chunk of video from his first performance, though. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I just
My
showed you. I
father
just told you about it.
was a famous jazz musician.
And his name was.
All his dates are in Philadelphia, though, so I'm assuming
Is
that's
that where he
he's from.
lives?
I'm
What
assuming.
a fucking cheap millionaire.
He played unannounced. He announced it 30 minutes before.
Dude,
but
I
he
was
played
just-
it right after the Eagles won. So
Where would
Really?
you live if
Yeah.
you had the money?
it was like a celebration for the Eagles or whatever.
Interesting.
Not Philadelphia, that's for sure.
yeah, I know.
But seriously, 7 stars.
What's wrong with
Yeah, obviously.
Fucking 5, bro. 5 at
No,
most.
Where's-
no,
I love the bring back.
Hence, in
We're
the
the
universe.
only. Right.
So
There's only
stupid.
2 7-star places. There's the BBPP
Even
cast.
Hash only goes 6 stars.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you can
there's
only
only
get
2
6-star
others in
hash.
the world, dude.
What I'm telling you, the other one, it's the BBPP cast, 7 stars.
7.
And then there's this hotel in Dubai. It's 7 stars. It's like $22,000 a night. You stay there and you tell me there's
And
no
we're-
7 stars.
And we're
Mark.
giving our shit away for free, man.
Do you want to know?
Right. It's a bargain.
That's a third
It's
of
a bargain, baby.
year's
Send
salary.
me emails. Shoot it
man.
over to
7-star material for free.
It has literally has an IndyCar track at the hotel, and you can go just drive Indy cars. You're like, hey, give me my Indy car after I get out the pool.
This shit's crazy.
That'd be kind of cool. With
Dubai's so badass.
I would drive it with my sandals on.
That's why.
The only thing that sucks
if I was
about-
a billionaire, I would definitely do stuff like that. I wouldn't get in the Indy car.
Yeah, but
You
the worst
would?
thing about Dubai
What a
is no
shocker.
alcohol. There's no alcohol in the
There
whole fucking
will be
city.
for me.
Oh, yes, there will
What
be.
about-
It's illegal.
What about? Oh yeah, cannabis is
Not
pretty
for
hardcore
men,
too
probably
there, huh?
though.
Yeah, dude, cannabis is really bad. They had a guy fly from Canada, smoke weed in Canada,
And he got raped
land
and murdered.
in Dubai, and since he was high, they arrested him. Like
And then they did
swabbed
what?
his ass and shit. And I mean, I think Canada's trying to get him out or whatever.
Oh,
One of
fuck
my,
them motherfuckers. I ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere over there.
Yeah,
You know that
fuck
swab
that.
shit though.
I just show up and I'm high.
You want to hear a good story about that swab? Our stupid TSA horse shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So when not long after 9/11 and Kay and I started dating, not long after
Not
I thought you
9/12.
call it K911.
they started doing all that swab shit.
Yeah.
That woman 9/11. See, I was describing the moment in my life was like 9/11. That was so rude. That was
are
rude.
fucking rude.
I can't believe you said that in my mouth. But anyways, we were taking her grandma to the airport. It had to have been like 2005 or something, and her her wheelchair tested positive for TNT and marijuana.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Her
So
wheelchair?
how accurate is that shit? I seen her. She sat like right here, just doing nothing all day. She wasn't smoking pot and making TNT bombs.
It was your TNT and
And
your
so they like
marijuana.
searched her and shit. She had like polio when she was a kid, so her leg was fucked up.
Yeah.
TNT.
TNT.
So that shows you how accurate it is.
That
Or
is
it shows
crazy.
you what the medicine they use.
That's weird because like when I tried to bring my torch with me to Las Vegas,
No problem, sir.
and they swabbed everything. They didn't find anything. They didn't find
no
any-
checked
TNT.
luggage or
Are you saying it's
TNT?
weird they
I'm
didn't
assuming
find any
checked
TNT?
baggage.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it on a carry-on.
No, carry on.
It was a carry-on. You had a torch on a carry-on.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
How is that?
See?
Why would you
'Cause he
wanna-
was playing his white card.
No.
That's
What?
100% gotta be it. dude.
No.
I'm
Dude, come on. They
Spanish.
fucking hijacked
Hey.
9/11 planes with fucking box
Oh,
cutters.
come on.
Then you couldn't do it with a
Oh,
torch.
come on. A fucking
Torch and a
torch
can
is
of-
harmless.
Well,
Torch and a little
harmless.
can of Axe spray, bro.
Well, I
You got a
guess you're right
flamethrower.
there. I was gonna say, what is he gonna do?
I didn't have none of that
hey, your
shit.
seat.
Because
I
you
just
can
had-
have like a 6-ounce can of Axe spray. Yeah, they make those
Bullshit.
little.
How many ounces of axe spray can you
I
have?
mean, that's only going to get you like probably 15 shots of the
He's
flamethrower,
uninterested. He
but
wants to
that's
talk about his
enough.
head
He's
wound
bleeding.
He's
again.
being a jerk tonight.
He
I
is
don't
being
like
a
it.
fucking ass.
Do we have music for a Judy note?
Oh, good idea.
Don't.
It's like the Seinfeld beat.
Well, we do got emails too, so that's how this.
All right.
Judy.
Well, I'll tell Judy real quick, and it's not a very long one. It was
No,
like,
we didn't
yeah.
finish the song. Do it again.
don't.
Judy,
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 no,
Judy,
no.
Judy.
Judy, no,
Judy.
Joan.
We'll make it later. There's the intro.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's my brother. And Paul's he shouldn't have drank whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or
There's
smoked marijuana. He can't
Chris
smoke
Dyer.
marijuana, man.
I'm actually just.
So
getting,
Judy tells me, she's like, "Hey, this flu's terrible. Aren't you afraid that it's going to kill your baby?"
Oh, good.
What the fuck?
Judy,
Judy,
no.
Judy,
Don't,
Judy.
don't. Judy,
Judy. Ah, she's got to be the worst person ever.
Yeah.
My mom, she died in front of me at the village inn, and I ate my eggs.
Wow.
Judy.
Don't.
All right, remember that line. We'll make the song later. No, her mom died in a village inn, choking on toast, had a heart attack, I think. Something like
She
that.
finished her meal.
And she finished her meal before
Well,
they.
obviously. You
got
pay
some
for a
help?
meal, you got to
Dude.
fucking eat.
Oh yeah.
I
man.
think if you died, or if one of your party, if one of your
Yeah,
members
you
of your
get that
party
shit
died,
free.
you should get that shit for free.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, you
And
got
a
to
bag of
finish,
weed.
too.
No.
If they really asked
They
for money,
should have
after that,
just a random bag of weed just in case.
Well, that's what you
Agreed.
go. That's what
No
you have
one's
cooks
died
for.
in
But
a
seriously,
restaurant.
imagine if you were the waiter
The cooks
or
have the
waitress,
weed.
and you're one of
Well,
your
not
members,
ours,
one of the
pussies.
party members,
What?
fucking died in the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
I would not bring them a fucking tab.
Yeah, no.
It's not happening.
Hey, it's on us. It's on the house.
One time I went to this restaurant.
Ricky would still make them.
Lifetime.
Yeah,
Lifetime.
right?
Ricky
Lifetime.
would be like, they're not getting half off.
Lifetime
They're still
lunches.
pay- I don't even care if she didn't eat.
She
She's
finished
still
the last
paying
piece
for
of
that.
toast.
I want my brother to hear this story, so I'm going to wait.
Lifetime lunches for the deceased.
Can I have another beer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Lifetime
Hey.
lunch for the deceased.
Yeah.
That's not a good plan, though.
No, why not?
No, it's perfect, because
No,
they
that's-
did.
That's how they fucking console them after not giving them a bill.
I went to, well, I can't. I'll forget.
Or
This should be
give
like a federal law.
I'm sure they didn't give him a fucking bill.
I'm kidding.
I went to this
on.
restaurant once, and this woman
Maybe
had a
for
heart
the-
attack right by the front door. It was a Mexican restaurant. I can't remember what it was called.
Of course it was.
So this old lady had a heart attack right in front of the door, and guess what they did? We stepped over the woman,
God.
and they gave us a table, and we ate fucking dinner.
Fuck yeah.
Where was this at?
Ain't
It
gonna
was some
lose
Mexican
business.
restaurant.
Well,
What would you do?
They're like, these people still
Just
want to eat
curious.
here?
I stepped over. A
No, what
dead
would you
woman.
do if it was our restaurant?
Be like, that ain't the cook.
I
is it?"
wouldn't step her over. I'd walk around her.
I got a story about the Bonnie Bray Tavern. And something
All
like
right.
that. Some guy was having a heart attack in there.
For real?
And yeah, and our cook was at the time was this guy Tom Black, who was a Vietnam
Black.
veteran,
Tom Black.
and he was a medic in Vietnam. So he decided he could deal with this whole situation. So he's
He
going
ended up
there and he's
killing
sitting there tending this guy and all this stuff. And then the people across the row from Tom Black addressing the heart attack victim, they're like, "Hey, are you the cook?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm the cook." They're like, "Hey, are those pork chops breaded?"
Oh my god, while he's working on this guy?
Yeah.
What the
That happened?
Yep.
Are you the cook?
That's the best
See,
shit ever.
you guys wonder why we're
You
the
gotta
way we
eat
are.
still. It's not like
This
I
is our
don't-
upbringing.
We used to have.
We
pork
weren't that
chops.
old.
I showed up because I was hungry.
The Tom Black years we weren't that
give a
old when he
fuck.
started there.
Fuck,
No.
I'm not gonna leave
No.
without my meal.
I'm
I want to know if the fucking pork chops are breaded or not.
That's
Well,
just
I
a
used
thing
to
of
work with
life.
this dishwasher.
That was a Friday night special, Matt.
My God,
Now
was.
they're-
people
Pork
are
chops.
Glad we don't
animals.
have that.
You people are fucking animals.
I used to work with this dishwasher, as did my brother. What was his name? Old Bill?
Old Bill.
It's not
Is-
Sammy's dad, is it?
No, he was.
No.
Well, it was about the same time period.
It was a little.
Sammy.
15 years,
Yeah,
so a
it
little
wasn't too-
after.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
Because that kid's about 15.
Yeah.
So it was about 16 years ago.
Uh-oh.
This is a good story. So his dream was he was like this insanely smart man. He was a professor somewhere,
At Grambling University, political science.
and then he was like, "I want to ride the rails." That was his whole deal. Is he wanted to be a homeless
Hobo.
riding the rails.
He
And
was
we
the
used to have
only-
these. He was one of the bigger drunks I knew.
He used to hide bottles of vodka in the flour.
And the flour, he used to hide them in the
Wow.
recycling bin because the recycling bin used to be in the backyard, and it was like plastic and glass, and so in the plastic one he'd have like a fucking gallon of vodka just right on top. He had to have perfect timing because we recycled at that time.
Yeah.
That's weird. We recycled way back then, we didn't recycle for a long time. We have our
Fuck
own
recycle.
landfill. If you think about it, 83 years, we have our own landfill somewhere.
Yeah,
that
no
is pretty
shit.
crazy.
Probably in Jersey.
Speaking of hidden shit at the tavern, though, I noticed the big box of porn's gone there, Paul.
Really? Did you
go-
come
you go
collect?
pick it up?
No, I noticed that shit's been gone for months.
No,
Ever since-
who would have
Did
took
Ricky
it?
finally
Come
find it?
on.
I haven't looked at it in like I don't know, God Sam.
I
Since
just, don't-
like
I just feel like
October.
that's Ricky would have said something if he would have found that. I know
Ever
I-
he would've.
since
I
Net
forgot
neutrality.
about
These motherfuckers have a box of porn.
That was a goddamn good.
Nah,
ass
I wanted
box
to
of
show the little
VHS
man.
porn.
I was
No,
always forgetting
Alex.
about that shit.
Well, that's a
And
really...
then then people would be like out in the backyard doing something like with some workmen and be like, "You're that big box of porn." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
For real, you guys?
Hey,
have-
faggot.
That's hilarious.
Hey, there's a
I wanted
box
to
of
fuck with
porn
that
over
little-
there, you faggot. Vegan?
I wanted to fuck with a little gopher boy because he would have loved that shit.
Was it Cliff?
Oh, no.
It was
And
Cliff.
show him, and I was like, "Oh, there's a big box of porn back here," and he was like, "No way." I was like,
So you look
I
like
went
a
to go
real
show it
jerk.
to him, and there was no.
Then
porn.
you had to
I'm like, I
molest-
swear there was a big box of porn.
Then you had to
here.
molest him?
Yeah,
Because
basically.
So
that
was
sounds like a molesting story.
Cliff was the one that was talking about it?
What?
About the box of porn?
Oh, no.
He might have been because he's always trimming the trees.
Not back there, though.
He doesn't trim the weeds.
He would have told us about that, or he would have
The
just put it in his
foot-long
truck.
weeds we have taped up
So-
like ivory going up the
Yeah.
side of
Have
that
you ever
cell
seen,
tower.
That's all Ishmael.
Yeah,
He waters it every day. I
That's
go
a
out there and watch
beautiful
him.
plant. That's a beautiful
He really
plant.
does. He waters that shit.
Have you ever... You should see Cliff's truck. He has this big tank in the back of it. He says it's for spraying trees. I think it's for murder victims.
I can see it.
Moira.
He's going to do it like your forehead. We got a debate going on about your forehead.
What the hell's wrong with my skeleton?
Yeah, I know. Did you get stabbed
What
or
does it
scraped
look-
with a
what does it
knife
look
on your
different?
forehead?
Does my
Was it a
skeleton look
stab or
different?
more like a scrape stab? Describe the
How do you
stabbing.
attack that head? That's well healed.
I
He's
couldn't
got
even
AIDS,
tell.
obviously, the way he's acting.
You're like Wolverine or something, because like I can't even tell you got hit. cut at all.
No, I could tell right there.
A little bit. It looks like more like you got.
Well,
smacked
no,
in the
skeleton's
face.
It's doing good.
It looked like you should have
Yeah, I'm
shit
alright.
still on your face from that picture.
That picture.
You CG. You working with like
You a
one of them
CGI
Hollywood
motherfucker,
directors or
rabbit?
something?
Yeah, you, what?
You a CGI motherfucker? Pay attention to
I'm glad
Paul
you saw
for a minute.
Yeah. Fucking Patrick spilling shit all over himself.
No,
All over himself.
Paulie B303 right now is a clone.
Did you guys?
He healed way too fast.
Did you guys ever see Donald Trump's tweet on
Can I
the
tell
day
you-
of the Women's March?
Hang on, before
No, he's
we
too
talk-
busy writing us.
Oh
You
yeah.
wanna talk
No, did
about
you see it
that?
though? For real?
No,
the
go
tweet?
ahead.
He was all like, "It's a nice day for women to be out there marching." It was hilarious. It was like nice weather all around the country. It'll be a good day for women to march. And then like he was like thanking them for marching, but for like complete opposite things of what they're marching for.
It was like they're out there celebrating 1 year of a great economy and the stock market's up. And
it was the best
women love
troll
that.
tweet I've ever fucking
And black
seen.
employment is
Yeah,
up.
it's crazy that it came
know,
from our
it's true.
president.
I see people out there marching for that shit that I never would have suspected. Like,
Yeah, right.
Do you know
It's
how
so-
many people come up to us and say, "You're gonna give"? You know, that was Cliff too.
I've been
You're
thinking
gonna-
about buying
when
one of
you're
those.
giving your employees their $1,000 bonus.
I was thinking about buying one of those pink pussy hats just to wear to piss people off.
yeah, you should.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Get
Yeah,
one.
yeah, no, it's fucking
Some of these
insane.
big organizations are giving people $1,000 bonuses.
Well,
So
yeah.
they think we are going to
Yeah.
do that. I would love to. That'd be fine.
I would like to get my $1,000 bonus personally.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
I'll give Alonzo one. I'll give you
No,
about,
it's bullshit,
I'll
dude.
give you about $40-$50.
That's cool with me.
I don't think
you don't hear me complain.
They give you a slice
But-
of cheese when they're going to take more
you know
than
what
that
happened?
from you.
A lot of
Our,
companies
do
are.
you want to hear what happened?
What?
Yeah.
So our property tax is already through the roof because where we're at.
Yes.
Right.
Went up $22,000.
Jesus.
Since last
For
year.
a year? That's insane.
$22,000. It's not like $1,000.
Yeah.
You gotta
that's-
sell more cheese sticks.
Yeah.
That's
No wonder we got new fries. I love how Ricky's reacting
Is
with the
his
fries,
dick
though. He
out?
tells every customer. Probably.
Well, people are fucking freaky.
I can't see his dick on there.
People are
It's back
freaky,
there.
man. With change.
$22,000 for Trump,
That's insane.
and they're like, "Oh, you give you that $1,000 to them."
That
fucking-
and minimum wage went up like $1 too, right?
Oh, that's what I got to
yeah,
tell him.
it's,
Do you know why?
more than that?
That's why I got to tell Judy Pumpkin. You know why the property tax went up? It's because they cut the federal taxes helping out the states, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, exactly. My brother's got to pay property tax now. $2
$700
million,
$752
thousand.
or $762.
Fuck you.
You know what you guys need to work on is your late night host pose.
I'm Rico Stanley.
I got the pen here.
I'm way too high to worry about anything like that. I'm sorry.
I see that you've checked out a lot.
Yeah.
Rico
I
Stanley.
like that pipe.
Oh, hey
Rico
everybody, it's
Stanley.
Mark's
Just
turn.
here.
Hey, shut that
Yeah.
door before you put the headphones on.
What am I doing? I haven't
up.
checked out. I've been talking. Fucking laughing and shit.
That was like a 20 second. That's
See, I
almost a
told you,
minute
he
late
checked out.
reaction.
Hey, hold on. Let's see how quick you are. Emails.
All right, we
Emails.
got fucking first one from January 17th, which I
Whoa,
believe
that was 3 years ago.
was your birthday, wasn't it?
No,
No,
the
7th.
7th. I
You
was
scum. That's
idiot.
close.
You had 10
Whatever.
days.
I don't remember. I don't give a shit.
Oh, he's over here helping you. Okay, so
Oh,
He's gonna.
you
read
lost
it.
your phone.
apparently,
Do you
Polly
got
B's
like a
reading
fingerprint
emails.
thing?
Oh, it's fucked.
That'd be hilarious.
Everything's
Because
fucked.
if like he's like an alien, so he could probably mimic your. Anybody who doesn't believe in aliens?
Hey man, who do these people send response emails to? What's
Well,
the-
make sure it
what's the
doesn't go
email
away
address?
because.
Yeah, read that shit.
What's the
Yeah,
email
the boy. Look at
address?
him. Look at he's fucking.
Wow, it's almost
He
like
can
he knows
handle,
like how to use
uh,
a device.
modern
You can
equipment.
email
Number
us
3
at
right now.
Brothers
on.
Brer,
Before you
BRER.
read it, notice how cool he is with the backwards chair.
Oh,
You should flip your hair. Your
No, he looks like one of those
God.
music teachers that molest the fucking
How
kids he
fucking
fucking
stupid
teaches.
is that?
Speaking of which, oh, I won't do that.
Actually, this isn't for
I
me
got
to
a real
read.
good
the
You have
molestation.
joke.
Oh, I got a good
You
joke.
read
too.
it.
I got a
one,
joke.
man.
Good joke for that.
I'm reading this one, boys and girls.
All right, we apparently got an email here.
He
and it
stole your
states
phone and
that-
gave it to my
Dear,
brother.
dear, dear, dear. All right. I think the only time we should ever have to use our hands on our dicks and aim when we piss is as if we're pulling an R. Kelly or a Patrice O'Neill. This is excellent grammar, by the way, Paul. Thank you.
Good job.
I don't want to use a house toilet to have an aim and shit. I live in a populated city, so going outdoors may turn sour quick. That's a nice rhyme. I thought of buying shower sandals and just pissing in the tub, and I don't know how
afraid of my own
receptive
piss.
the roommates will be towards that idea.
You live
So-
with people?
Oh my god.
He doesn't know. Well,
Poor
he lives
people.
with everybody in Denver. You hobo bastard.
Let me sign your hat.
Do you boys have any suggestions on how to avoid the aim without pissing all over the place? Thanks, signed Samantha, soon to be Samuel.
You put your
I
dick
don't.
over the
Samantha,
toilet and you
Samuel.
piss in it.
I like that line.
I think you need to stand over the toilet with your legs on either side of the toilet. Like, not in front of the toilet, but your legs need to be on the side of the toilet. Because my prostate's getting bad, and I got to do that now.
It's only when you're drunk it's bad.
Hey.
Does that
for
mean
me.
you don't got any shoot? I still got a solid shoot.
Yeah, it's when you're really
I don't have
drunk.
no
You
Shoot.
pee really fast. Something's wrong with you.
Who, me?
I think I have
This guy.
diabetes
Oh.
or something. I don't know.
He'll go in that woman's
Maybe.
room and he'll piss
Really?
like that.
Well, your beard's
Maybe
coming
he's
in
scared.
He likes to take his apron into the men's room.
I piss really good still too, though. I don't want to. Is there any wood here?
I piss frequently.
Is that help? Like
This-
real stuff? You smack on wood.
And then
a
he
little
always
bit?
scares the old guys. He walks out with the apron, and then he's got dick marks all over the apron.
Yeah.
My
Take
dick.
off your apron before you go to the bathroom!
That's a good. Listen to him.
All right.
This next email asks.
Hold on,
Sorry.
let me change the camera.
I don't mean that.
There
in
you
a
go,
mean-
Mark.
This next email asks. You heard?
No.
You heard that Stanhope on the Craig Ferguson podcast?
No.
I haven't.
Okay. Well, that's all it says.
Yeah, makes
Well,
me
he's
really
just
want to check it
curious.
out, though.
Okay. But the next email has something to do with it. Same person. I'm about halfway in the Stanhope Fergie show, and I recommend it so far. Check it out. Also, here Ferguson has some special new out.
Who, Craig Ferguson?
heard it. I'm glad that Craig Ferguson got a shout out on our podcast. Good job.
What's his special? Is there a special about
I got so scared I played it again.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't do that. It's the Mandela effect.
That's fucking
Uh,
hilarious.
It
I was
wasn't
like,
buttons.
holy shit, emails just got a lot better.
I
we should add that, though.
I like Craig Ferguson a lot. I listen to him every day,
I'm
actually.
trying to think who he is.
You want to know something
He's
about
that
Craig
Brit?
Ferguson?
No, he's a
He's
Scot.
got good
He's a
genetics.
Scot.
Oh, that guy.
Let me tell you about Craig Ferguson.
Tell me.
Vegan.
He is a vegan.
How are they going to tackle him?
I already don't like
They can't tackle him.
He just became vegan a week ago.
Oh.
It's been a while, like 4 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
My brother's a seasoned one. He's about a decade in, ain't you?
I'm pushing it. I ain't need nothing. I ain't even eating a marshmallow with it.
You think you'd get
Yeah.
sick if you ate like a piece of chicken?
I'm sure of it.
I bet you would, right?
Oh, definitely.
Every
maybe,
time
I
I
don't know.
eat
You
a
do.
fucking
You do.
some giant sausage, I shit my pants.
If
Wait,
I ate a
is it-
piece of chicken, I don't know.
I don't know. I was curious.
I don't know.
Actually,
I think I'd be more likely to get sick if I ate cheese than meat.
It's been a long time since I.
Damn.
Yeah,
cheese is like
probably.
my favorite. I don't know how you can live without that shit.
Oh, I just
Vegan
die.
cheese?
I'd just
Love
rather
cheese.
kill myself.
I love like wine
Do
and
it.
cheese. Yeah.
Suicide's bad.
For the animals,
Do it for
kill
the
yourself.
animals. Thank you.
Right.
That's just like my very unpopular opinion that I think that the best way to use a gun is on yourself.
Yeah,
Well,
there you
I'm-
go. There you
What?
go.
I heard this
Boy,
comedian-
That's how you do it.
All of them.
Why
They
not?
say that only women should have guns.
You know,
Aye.
I've
No.
used that before.
That'd be
on
horrible.
talking motherfuckers off the ledge about
Yeah.
being like,
I didn't
oh,
say it
I'm
would be
gonna
any
kill this
better.
motherfucker. I'm gonna murder this motherfucker.
That's what I
It's
heard
like, yo,
people say
homie,
that.
If you really think that you hard, you really think that you that fucking down and deep with it, go ahead and be a fucking. Let's see actual
Who's he
balls.
inside of?
Go ahead and fucking kill yourself before you go try to kill that motherfucker. If you do that and you come back to life somehow, I'll be like, yeah, motherfucker. Then you could go out and kill. But fucking bitch.
Who are we talking
about? We was just
know.
talking about
Something
Marky's best line about. What did
that
you
the
say
best
about
line?
guns?
What was your best line?
He
It
said
really got him
something
riled
about-
up.
The
No
guns?
shit. I said the best way to use a gun is on yourself.
Motherfucker, and that's
Okay.
legit.
Okay.
What if you're shaky and no good with it?
Well, then you're
That's
fucked.
just talking motherfucking
Then you're just gonna fuck
psycho
yourself
ass
up.
motherfuckers off the ledge.
beer?
Whatever.
No, I still got half.
I don't
That
care
was
anymore.
good. I don't know.
Thank you. Then.
That's pretty good.
It wasn't
Thanks.
that great.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
I like it.
No, it didn't make any sense. You fucking ruined everything.
Hey, man, we were just talking over here. You butted in.
That's true.
See,
You
instead
know,
of doing a
I
podcast,
apologize for interrupting every
You
one
don't
of your
have to
stories
apologize.
ever.
I don't give a fuck.
Because I'm trying to
What,
get you
I
going.
strike you as a guy. Do I give a fuck? No
He's
way.
taking it seriously.
No, I ain't got a gun, and I'm
nice
not gonna use.
pecker. Oh,
I ain't got a gun. I'm not gonna ever fucking use one. But
hey,
if I
shot
did-
one?
look, boys,
No.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I love you to
I shot one
bits,
recently.
and I'm gonna kiss you on the lips.
Very nice. Oh, good
listen
job,
to
dude.
my brother.
Sorry, go.
I
He's
love
gonna
you to
kiss you on
bits,
the
and I'm
lips.
gonna kiss you on the lips.
All right.
Nice.
See,
Stay away
before-
from that fag shit.
I like it.
Before we had
I'm very happy.
podcasts, we would just go to Broncos games, and instead of watching the game, we would just go Branco.
Yeah, we would
Branco
the whole time, and then we
the whole show.
Yeah.
Not show, TV.
It was a show back then.
Yeah.
It was a show back then.
Yeah.
It was the Jake
What
Plummer
happened?
show.
Oh no, that was a ball player.
Yeah, it was the Jake Plummer show. And then we'd go piss behind the garbage pail in the smoking section with the security guard standing on the other side of it with piss running down his
You
feet.
gotta piss somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right? God damn it.
It's in the Bible and the Constitution.
But that night with you and Aaron was like one of the best. We started out drinking at the campus lounge. Oh man, you hit it perfectly. This is flashback.
I like the new campus lounge, by the way.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it
Damn
better than
straight.
the old one.
Damn square.
I didn't try any
He's
of
telling
the
a
food.
flashback that you
Oh,
don't have
my
the
bad.
reverb
yeah,
and the delay.
Yeah.
Shut up for a second.
I met old Erroneous and you at the campus lounge, and we got wasted and went to the Bronco game. But we were all wasted, and one of us drove, and I don't remember who it was. I think.
All of us.
Probably
drove.
me.
Yeah, I think it was.
We
you.
all drove.
Yeah, no, yeah.
One way or another, we all drove that night.
Oh yeah. Well, because I know I drove to meet you guys or whatever, so like, yeah, it was bad. So, and then yeah, I don't know. We pissed behind this dumpster in the smoking section. But it was because we were like so early into the smoking section that no one was on behind us. You know what I mean? So like we weren't really worried about anyone behind us. But the only person we were worried about is a security guard in front of the, because there was a dumpster and then a fence and then the fucking security guard, and he was facing the other way. So we were basically pissing at his fucking the back of his heels. All three of us. So it was like a large amount of piss. I'm sure like it like started it was cold too. It was a cold night, so I'm sure he like vapored up into his fucking nose, you know what I mean? Because it was like three fucking dudes who had been drinking all night unloading their fucking piss into the fucking dumpster.
direction.
And yeah, that's the most I remember from that game.
Branco.
Oh, and then you kept asking the sideline reporter, the nice gal that was the sideline reporter, you kept asking her for a hat.
I wanted to trade hats.
Yes, you wanted to trade her hats.
She was wearing a wool hat,
Yeah.
and I was wearing a Soviet Union hat. I had a square hat on. It had the Soviet Union. Branco.
Branco.
That's about it.
No more Branco.
Well, I had the
No, say Branco.
Branco. Branco.
Yeah.
Branco.
Oh my
That's
God.
all.
Jesus.
I just wanted to hear you
All
say
right.
Branco.
I'm a big time fan.
My brother's the best fan there ever was, Paulie B303. That was a shout out.
That was the best I ever described that story.
It was good.
The pissing behind the dumpster was
Oh,
great.
it ruined my pissing.
You kind of need all of the details.
Well, here's the
otherwise
thing.
You don't get the piss in your nose
I think
smell.
that's what killed that and my dad's. He's a very stressed out man. From goes
his
pee-pee.
big penis.
This giant penis, it goes everywhere.
How did your dad navigate the trough in Mile High?
Oh yeah, this is out to all my
He just-
motherfuckers. You know your pops got to be.
He was the trough at Mile High.
Pops pee-pee, motherfucker. Pops pee-pee. Let's start this shit out, motherfucker.
He just put spikes in his dick.
Pee-pee be taking up
He's
the
like, you
whole
pee in my
lot.
dick, I'll take care of it
Close to the sun,
later.
That shit ain't
There's room
burning.
for everyone.
It's got its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers, a house is underside. This peck could be second to none. Don't stare. You know that shit's close to the sun. Motherfucker.
No, his dick was a trophy. That's how he paid for our mortgage, like for 12 years.
Man.
I used to pee on my dad's dick. What are you guys looking for? Is my
No,
house
the-
on fire?
Yep, it is.
No.
It's not a big
His
deal.
You guys burned down my house?
No, my
It's his
headphones fell off,
earbud.
but I'm missing the rubber part. I don't know.
Oh, well, it's because my dad's dick everybody peed on it.
That's gotta be it.
Well, where was I going with that story? Why did I hit that button? Anybody know?
Hit it again.
Because
Yeah, you're
our father's
vulnerable.
penis was the urinal
Oh,
at Mile High
It
Stadium.
was the worst because he would take us when we were kids. And I'm like 8 years old, and I walk up to that giant trough. It's like 25.
So
right.
It's like
Intimidating.
25 feet long, and
Yeah,
there's
these-
all these weird, huge dongs everywhere.
Yeah, you go up there with your little 2-inch little pecker.
And I'm like, what's going on here? I got a little baby pecker.
He couldn't even go in the bathroom with us. He just throw his dick in there.
Yeah, he would like we
And
would
to
be on
creep
top
up.
of it.
And then they'd have a porter. They'd have like 9 porters picking up his dick.
And escorting you guys to the
My
bathroom.
dad was very special. He had his own porters at the.
He had 9 porters in Mile High
They're
Stadium.
called dick porters.
Dick porters
Hey,
who would help
Jim.
his
I
penis
just see
into the
drunk fat
bathroom.
guys like, hey, how do I get that service?
That's what happens when your priority number is 61.
That's why they. That's
like
why
it.
they built the new stadium now.
The dick porters.
Oh, because you're dead.
Yeah, because his dick needed to get in there,
Your dad needed dick porters.
and they lost 2 seats.
Now it can just slither up the stairs and
Right.
curl around.
Oh, that's when they built the ramps up the side. I
Yeah.
bet
Yeah.
you that was real convenient.
That's got that
You
big
know,
screen. so-
I hear he's
you know why they
really-
got that big screen though?
Why?
His eyesight ain't too good on his dick.
It's only got one eye.
He's got snake eyesight. It's very. He can only see the game with the tongue in his penis.
They call it your wreath tongue.
You know that sky cable?
He
That's
has
his
to
dick.
taste the game. I'm sorry. Yes.
And, all he can taste on those cold days is try. Chocolate, hot chocolate, and football. It's cold outside.
You gotta try it. 1986. I'm sitting there on the couch with my father. I see his tongue flipping around.
Uh oh.
The drive! It was the drive!
The last time that happened was when Mork and Mindy came on for the first
Damn
time.
Hold on. Wasn't the drive with the Browns?
Yeah, his,
Against the Browns, yes.
Big fucking
Chrissy
deal.
was sitting next to your
Big
papa's
fucking deal. It was the Browns.
He loved Mork and
Everybody,
Mindy.
every game's been that drive since that game.
Have they even won a game in like the last
Well, the
5 years?
Broncos
They
They
haven't
haven't
dominated.
won a game
about
in
that?
30 years.
Yeah, the Broncos
For
beat
real?
them so well that day they haven't won a game
Wait, is
since.
that a real stat?
Yeah.
30
Pop-
years?
I don't
Papa's
know.
pee-pee was fucking. He drank some invisible ink. He was sitting next to Dr. Chrissy
Oh,
over
yeah, this
here
is
as he was a
alcohol,
little
my
kid. And he's
motherfucker.
over there,
Your
tongue in
pop's
his
got a
lips.
pecker?
But his dad took a little bit of invisible ink and fucking made the drive happen. Visibly
It's
grabbing
invisible
on with
ink
his
did
street
make
with
it
the
happen.
ball and making that shit go all the way down to the inside, bro.
Close to the sun, that shit
I wish I
ain't
could turn
burning.
my vocals
It's got
on.
its own
But they're
dome,
so much
dome,
better.
dome, squirming. $2 a ride, that dick is outside.
Yeah,
It would
your
take
dad's
2
dick
hangers.
is
The
a
house
fucking-
is underside.
It's underside.
It could be second to none. Don't stare. You know that shit's close to the sun. Motherfucker.
I like your rap, though. Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
you've known us a long time. How old are you now?
16.
He's 16 now.
You're on camera. Talk to my brother. How old are you now?
Me.
So, anyways, we've known Paul a long time.
He was like 15 years old, I think.
Yeah, he was.
He's seen my Pop's
Yeah.
pee-pee grow a lot. You know, something about Papa's pee-pee, it keeps growing.
Oh my God, that sounds like something that's bad. But
Is it
it's
still
good.
growing anymore?
Yeah,
All I
he's only
remember-
60.
First time I ever heard tale about
Is
your
he
papa's
60?
pee-pee.
I wonder when the
62.
penis does stop growing.
When? What do you mean? Is yours still
When
growing?
you're
I don't know.
14.
Can we take 5?
I mean, I assume it's around that age, 14, but it
You
is
can,
kind of an
you can
interesting-
take 5. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So this is how I'm changing the story about my father's penis and the Cleveland Browns, the AFC Championship.
Okay, please let's hear it.
It was the day after the Super Bowl, 1986.
Okay.
My father laid out his schlong on our lawn.
Hmm.
And the tongue come out. There hadn't been one game, not one preseason game. He said the Broncos and the Browns in the AFC Championship game.
Uh-huh.
Giants are winning the Super Bowl against the Broncos.
And it happened.
That's what his tongue said.
The urethra tongue.
Yeah.
Your wreath tongue.
I like it.
Damn straight you
No, that's great, man. No, it seems like your dad's dick should have been like that book that Biff stole in Back to the Future.
I feel like your dad probably
You
has
know?
a lot of sexual allegations that are probably about to come out. That's my
Yeah,
next.
dude,
That's
see, you
that's
don't-
my next
There's
prediction.
no
Yoga
allegations.
buff.
There's compliments coming out.
Yeah,
like,
right?
goddamn, there's a lot of fucking fierce fellas, but Michael's penis's tongue.
Yeah, that urethra tongue really.
See, Ron
Did
Jeremy
me
had like
good.
7 accusations.
You've
this
worked
week.
in the morning, though, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
How you think he opens that front door? It's that his
I've
dick's
always
tongue.
wondered
It's not even
personally.
his dick. It's, his dick's tongue. He's like, we don't live.
Turns on the pot of
That's
coffee,
a whole new thing.
rolls out the door.
Yeah, you
good.
think he makes coffee? Nope.
Nope.
That's his pecker.
No, it's his Pecker's tongue's assistant's.
The
best
urethra
friend
tongue
who's
never touches the
fucking-
toilet, right?
I don't know.
You better
Because
hope
that
so.
would not
Well,
be good.
how else are you gonna
I
keep
mean, you
that
think you're
toilet
gonna
line
hold
clean?
You know how long it takes to take a pee, dude? How long are you gonna hold that up?
Is it a self-cleaning type of tissue on the
Fuck
urethra
no,
tongue?
dude. It ain't even circumcised.
He's got to have.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what
Really?
happens. Hold on.
It has been like throughout the course of 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, this is out.
dad's
all my
dick is not
motherfuckers.
circumcised?
You know your pop's got a big pecker.
It grew back.
Those pee-pee motherfuckers.
That's just new with this
Start this
podcast.
shit out,
This is longer than I remember. I didn't expect to dance this
taking
long.
up the whole block. Close to the sun, that shit ain't burning. It's got its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers to house his underside. This peck could be second to none. Don't stare. You know that shit's
Metallica.
close to the sun, motherfucker.
So every time my dad takes a piss, you know how when you shit, you take a shower, Mark.
yeah.
He does. He makes our dishwasher. He spray out his piss hole.
It's true. Same brand muffins hates it.
Oh yeah, this is out to all my motherfuckers.
Just throws
That's
them up
why
on-
we have slaves, is to clean his pee-pee.
Yep, there's a stainless steel table.
Start this shit out,
There's
Then
motherfucker.
he just throws it
Wait,
up on him.
Did you hear that, Mark?
Taking up
Of
the
course
whole
you.
Yeah, we heard it.
Close to the sun,
No.
that shit ain't burning. It's
I
got
heard
its
they
own
designed
orbit,
every
so
craft
don't
carriers to
$2
just
a ride,
hold up
that
a
dick
little
lives
portion of his
outside.
balls.
It would take
It
2
would
hangers
take
to
9
house
of
his
them just to hold up
underside.
one a nut.
This peck could be second
As
to
his-
none.
Yeah,
Don't
keep the
stare.
original.
The whole
You know that shit's
mission
close
is
to
just
the
so he
sun,
can get a little
motherfucker.
bit of ball wash.
I turned my ears off as soon as you turned the fucking music on again.
Because it was the best
They
song you ever
invented
heard.
a new marijuana again.
Half our
They
building.
actually did, though. We already talked about it, though, I think. That
Half our
THCV.
building. Shut up. Half
Wait,
our
what,
building
they got
is
new
designed
marijuana?
to clean my dad's penis.
No, the entire ocean.
For real,
all,
though.
All the
That's good.
water.
There's
On
a
the-
new Marawingo.
No, but on
All
the,
the
we already
water.
talked about it on the podcast. That THCV Act or whatever.
Oh, that shit.
We did talk about
Yeah.
it. But did you see Vermont this week?
Yeah, a bunch of places
legalized.
are going. New Hampshire will be next.
Yeah, but they legalized. It was the first state to do it through
seems so
legislation.
interesting.
Legislature.
Yeah, you should be interested in this.
It's fine.
No, Vermont was the first state to legalize through
What I
legislation.
want to know is
instead
why
of
you
voting.
two get so offended when everything goes perfectly as planned.
What do you mean?
It should be fucking legal everywhere, and you guys get so pissed off when it's legal
Well,
everywhere.
It
I
seems,
don't get pissed. when
Well,
it's legal.
because it's
What are you
like,
talking
oh
about?
yeah, we signed a bunch of shit, but no one
I
has.
get-
But
act-
that's the goal,
I
isn't
get mad
it?
when
But-
states pass shitty laws.
yeah, but then
The
like,
goal is everybody should have them tweeds
and
forever.
then, and then no one has access
Yeah,
to anything.
but if it's
You
if
know
there's
what I mean?
shitty laws in the process, it's not good.
Well, what
Like,
kind of law is it? Like I get to fuck your mom for
I
an
forget
eighth?
what state it
Yeah.
was, but
Can't
I
be
wanna,
that bad.
I want to say it was Arizona that did this.
That was it.
It was like they chose only 6 people could ever profit off the marijuana.
Ohio.
Oh, it was Ohio. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's why it didn't
There was
pass.
like there was like
That's
6
the
people.
that's the only
and
one
they-
where it shouldn't have passed.
Yeah,
And it
agreed.
shouldn't have passed
Agreed.
What was
And
it?
because they were doing horrible.
They made
shit.
there were 6 people that they
It was
designed like
6 people got all the money.
that was the only people that could grow.
yeah.
it.
Only the only
I
people.
wish
And
I
it
was
was
one
like
of those-
state legislators or whatever.
And then you
I was
got-
like,
Attaboy.
oh yeah, this thing.
That's smart for them.
Then
though.
Yeah, it is smart for them, but to indefinitely make that law is pretty fucking.
then you
I
got,
wish I was the commander of the tweeds.
and then you got
And
like,
I got a little piece
But
of
Vermont
everything.
did it without voting. They did it through their Senate or whatever.
They just
legislature.
opened
Yeah, they
places
just
and were like, "Fuck
openly-
with us."
It was bicameral.
Sure.
So what
It
happened?
went through the
Marcus?
House, the Senate.
But I thought I don't know.
Weed's
I think
fun.
It's cool. It's the first.
That's what you should be
He's
saying
so
every
deep-
time we talk about weed.
Dude, I have so many people that live in Missouri that are still getting arrested for this shit, so it still
Yeah, it
means a
sucks.
lot to me.
No,
I understand it doesn't mean shit to someone that lives in a legal state, but
Well, that's what I mean. It should be nothing.
No, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, I
guys.
still have homies hit
I'm
me
trying
up
to
once a
answer the
week.
fucking
Send
question
me
that-
shit in the mail. I'm like, not gonna do it. My brother.
Let the man
told me.
answer the question.
Yeah, go for it.
Your brother got shot in a field for tweeds?
Me? Just wanted me to send shit in the mail. That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't know, man.
I'm just curious because you guys both get riled up every time
Because
something
it never
good happens. Seems to
because
happen.
even here in Colorado, dude,
It's
like
not great.
half of the breeders are gonna have to leave Colorado soon because you can't fucking grow more than a certain amount of plants.
Right, I agree.
You know what I mean? And there's
So
no
where's
way.
it supposed to come from?
There's no way that you can grow out genetics. You're supposed to grow out all these fucking beans and decide which ones are the good ones to fucking take and cross with certain shit. You know what I mean? So like, you know, all
Yeah.
these all
That's
these
a
breeders
new law
are gonna.
or what?
Yeah, the Colorado legislature is working on that right now. Or
Oh yeah,
what-
they're trying to make us.
They're trying to make it that way.
They're trying to
right
make
now.
us put genetic code into it so they can
And
track
then-
it. From,
Yeah, that's another thing,
is
and,
really fucked up.
and there's been different ways that they're thinking about doing that. One was a radioactive isotope that they spray onto the plants that can be tracked from seed to sale.
Why would you spray radioactive shit
So
on
like
there?
if an out of state, like
Person-
say someone in Missouri finds weed,
So you're
they
saying the
can-
regulator can do that
They'll-
so they can
yeah.
find it somewhere else?
They want all weed in Colorado to be sprayed with this shit.
which is we
So
don't
it's
know.
like a
how
tracking
fa-
device.
Well,
they're trying to make like,
and we don't even know
cigarettes,
if it's sprayed with shit. They're gonna do something to track the.
I don't think it's gonna
So
pass.
if
but-
you find it
Well,
outside
I
of
know,
the state,
but isn't the end goal that everybody gets it?
yes, but not if we're
And it's gonna
spraying
get.
shit.
I know, but it's
cancerous
gonna
shit on
get
it.
weird for a little bit.
Right, my end.
And
yeah,
goal,
well,
but
next
we
thing
should never
my
accept.
end goal is that people get organic product, not Marlboro, fucking Camel.
We
weed.
already have to fight people
You
that
know
are
what I
spraying
mean?
weird shit on it already. We don't want more shit that's state mandated to spray on the fucking shit.
Why?
that you're
I don't
consuming.
agree
I
that
get
the
it.
state should mandate
I definitely get what you're saying, but I would rather. I mean, in all honesty,
that
I
goes
would
through-
rather have that than people getting arrested and put in jail and put in a
Well, that's
cage
what
for
I'm
the rest
saying.
of their life
If we all
for something that they had.
No one's
God
gonna
knows
buy-
what the hell's on the shit they're smoking now.
Well, that's the thing is people that are connoisseurs such as yourself would be able to search out the proper shit, right?
Right.
So what's the big deal here?
Kill the rest of them.
Because connoisseurs.
because
It's
80%
just
of
like
the people are just going to go to the store that's around the fucking corner
Well, do
and
we
just
need
get
them
whatever
around?
shit is fucking stuffed down their throat.
I'm
that's fucking full of
actually all
bullshit.
for it.
They're
Like, I want
already-
weed to be sold at Walmart gas stations.
They're
everywhere. I
already
don't give a
eating
fuck.
Skittles and steak.
Like, I think
And
weed should be
butter
sold
and-
everywhere alcohol is sold. Personally, that's me.
Booze.
I understand. Like, I still want to go find good
Yeah,
shit.
You should be able to go to walk in a
gross.
store and like.
But I
freely
mean, it's
look
the
at
same
shit
thing with
and then
beer.
go-
People brew their own
Well,
beer.
I know you're not a huge alcohol fan at all,
Whatever.
but they go through the same shit. They have to be like strictly regulated to the T.
Right, but they're not spraying shit on their shit that makes them trouble.
Yeah,
Where do
they're-
you think they get their?
You don't go in a liquor store
You're
and
not
there's someone
tracking-
holding all those.
Yeah, but if a
inventory and
$200
stock
bottle,
of the shit.
$200 bottle compared to like a fancy eighth or whatever, is completely regulated to seed to everything. So it's the same.
Yeah, but no,
it's not sprayed
so
with weird
if you
shit.
so
We're
hook up,
talking-
here's the difference right there. If you pour that bottle into like a water bottle and take it across state lines, and then someone can scan it,
Yeah, that's
and
weird.
tell
But they
what-
can though. That's how insane it is. And it used to be worse.
They can't do that with alcohol.
They used to come in.
You can't
fucking
scan-
and
if
check
I was
each
a pour,
bottle.
if I was to pour whiskey into a water
Oh
bottle,
man, those poor
no,
bastards.
there's
are
no
so
way
ready.
you can
I
tell.
bet you they could find out that it was Scotch, but they
yeah,
couldn't
but they
find
can
out
tell
that
the
it was
brand,
fucking
but you
blue
couldn't tell where it
label,
was purchased.
whatever the
There's
fuck.
no way.
Well, if you look at the history of alcohol, even though it's not a huge fan,
Right.
is they used to come in bar to bar and test each bottle.
Right.
And then you had to get a tax token. We have thousands of them in our basement.
But again, we're not talking about putting a tracking
it's the same
device.
thing, though.
It's
It
not a
started.
tracking device.
I know.
it
We're just
was at
trying
the
to-
point.
Okay, so here's the
That was the
point.
tracking
I guess.
device.
Okay, to counter your point, we're just trying
Fuck
to.
off with counting
we're trying
No,
to
points.
talk.
but what I'm saying
We're
is,
trying to
talking
talk
about
through this
nice ass
nonsense
old
so we
history,
don't have to
man.
do this stupid shit.
Well,
at the
yeah.
beginning.
Introduction to all
Yeah.
that
and
bullshit.
unfortunately, in
You
this
know what I mean?
freedom country, that's
Right,
the evolution of
years
shit.
back.
Sure.
What I think's
And
really
it's gonna
gonna
suck
happen,
for a while,
I
and it's
actually
gonna be.
think
But the end game is going to be the what you need.
I actually personally think
Drink
this
more
Jeff
booze.
Sessions shit, trying
Has
to go
nothing to
after
do with-
everything,
Better for you guys.
is really actually really good for the
it has
marijuana
nothing
movement.
to do with the
Why do
actual
you learn
product.
names?
Guns and booze.
Yeah.
I think
for
that Jeff
everyone.
Sessions coming after marijuana is actually really good for the marijuana movement because I think it's going to make people legalize it nationwide.
You're missing the
I think
point.
it happens before Trump ends office. That before even a re-election, I think we legalize it nationwide within the next 2 years.
It has nothing to do with the
When's the last
product.
time you got in 2 days
The
without
products
your
are
fucking
both
phone?
mind
I-
smashers.
I think. I
It
think.
has something to do with the beginning of making it out there, and it's going to get weird for a while. And marijuana is going to have to go through all the weird shit stupid alcohol had.
I think we should just.
And it was already in place. If you think about it, our great grandparents, they had cocaine in the goddamn pharmacy.
All I want for marijuana is I want them to reschedule it to a Schedule 2 instead of a Schedule 1 so the FDA can actually fucking study this thing. Because we already have,
yeah,
we
let's go
already
ahead
have
and
all
check
these
the
studies.
FDA.
We already have all
We
these studies, but
trust
none of them are
them.
FDA approved studies. We need FDA approved studies.
Yeah, of
And,
course.
it's, and it takes them to make it to Schedule 2. From the time they make it to Schedule 2, it'll be like 6 years. And then
Alright,
it'll
They
be-
won't do that till it's
every
completely legal.
Exactly. That's what we need to do, though, is we need to move it to a Schedule 2.
And this is exactly why the original question. I don't give a shit every time I hear that someone else legalized some other shit because
I feel you.
exactly like Paul is over there.
I want
it doesn't
Missouri.
fucking matter. It
I
doesn't.
don't-
It doesn't matter.
It does,
until
though.
it's like a fucking tomato and we can all grow it and no one gives a shit
I
about
know,
it.
feel
but
you.
it's
I
not-
feel you
so
on that,
it-
but like I literally
mean,
know
you
people.
may-
that have
If
been
you
arrested
are
this
thirsty
month.
for tomatoes and living in New Hampshire,
Yeah,
I
right?
literally know people
You're
that have been
happy
put in
right
jail
now.
this month, though.
No,
you know,
yeah,
for
it's
this
good.
shit, and
Well, I know, but it's
that sucks.
No, it's great for
like
everyone.
it or not. It's not any better than alcohol.
Sure.
It's a mind.
that's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
we,
it's
need to
bad.
we need to stop comparing it to alcohol. I don't want to regulate it like alcohol.
I know, but
I want to
they're
regulate
gonna-
it like cigarettes.
I know, but that's how it's going to get regulated.
it's the war on fucking vegetables, man.
Yeah, man.
It is.
They both alter the
That's the
mind.
war I'm
They
into.
might be different, but they both do.
I do
the
think
only
it should be
battle I give a
regulated.
fuck
though.
about.
I've eaten
I
nothing
really
but
do.
meat the last
Like, I don't
two
think it
nights.
should just be
How
in
much?
Walmart.
Nothing but meat the last 2 nights.
6 pounds.
Just fucking tacos full of meat. Nothing else in them.
I've met a couple.
That's
people
why
that-
your pot don't work
there's-
right. You got to
there's-
smoke fucking
Here's
5,000
the big
dabs
picture.
a day.
They're supposed to be.
Eating all that meat in your butt.
Yeah, exactly.
The world's gonna explode
Right.
some point. We might as well smoke some tweed.
There was supposed to
Right.
be plant matter on it. I told them to take it off of there.
I have
Did you-
heard a
hold
lot of-
on. That's
made 'em
that
redo
reminds me of something off the point.
Yes.
I heard there's a new movement that people are offended if you call them vegan. They want to be called plant-based.
Heh.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this?
Well, it's not just the plant-based people that
That's
want.
how he's calling
They're
faggots.
the plant-based people that don't want to be involved with the animal action people.
No.
And then there's the animal action people that don't want to be called vegan because they don't want to be associated with the plant-based people. So they're what the fuck are those people?
I found out about a new group of people too. There are people that they don't want to eat fruits unless they've fallen from the tree. They won't pick them. What is it?
That means the tree ready, nigga.
Do you know? Have you know what I'm talking about? They won't
Nope.
pick a fruit
You
or a
got it.
vegetable.
Everybody
It
else
has to be.
hates it.
Scavengers? I
forget
don't
what
know.
they call them.
Yeah.
I've lost it. Fuck you.
I don't know. Diets and shit. I think that's gonna all go into pill form too, soon.
I would take a pill. Mark agrees. Me and him are on the same point. I would eat the
Eating's
same.
kind of a weird thing.
I would eat the same fucking thing every fucking day. If it was like a sledge
Yeah.
in a bag,
Yeah, we're
I'm
talking
with
about
you.
Soylent the last week, I think.
I don't give a
Right?
shit.
I think we should. I think we should stop eating
I
shit
gotta wake
that
up by
destroys the planet.
I'm
to
with
a-
you on that.
Yeah.
100%. Like I do not mind what
I'll
I
set
eat.
my alarm for 2:00, and then I eat my bag of sludge at 2:30. And then
If
I
it
eat
doesn't
my-
make me gag or anything like that. I don't
Well,
give
it
a
won't
fuck.
make you gag.
Even
It'll
if it
be
makes
fine.
me gag, I don't care. Even if it makes me poop weird.
Even if we
No,
have to
I want a nice poop. If you think about it, what else are we here for? Poop. That's it. Everybody just poops everywhere.
We're done for.
That's what the whole.
Absolutely.
you guys know Eric Griffin,
Just
the comedian.
place.
Your kid will be fine, but the
no,
kids
she
that-
ain't. She'll be dead when she's 15.
yeah.
From
No.
the flu.
Yeah.
Flu.
No, I think the kids after that, if she decides to have a kid, oh, that's no good. I think we got another.
What do you
Man, I
mean?
don't-
We
It's
have all-
already fucked up.
They used to
I
have
know,
kids.
but
We're already.
They used to shit out kids in caves and shit.
here's
We have
the-
books and science and shit now. You
Here's
think
the
it's
thing,
bad
though.
worse
We
now?
can still breathe. That's good.
barely. I got fucking. I
Wait.
walk around like. and they're
What
like,
about send people to Mars, where they have
easy.
devices that'll help
That's
and they're
them
like,
way
breathe.
too many
do you
vegan
want water?
marshmallows.
Give me vodka. Give me vodka. And then there's no
That's why you breathe
there's no
that
food.
way, though.
Am I supposed to eat vegetables? No, I ate marshmallows.
You think you're panting because of the air. It's too many marshmallows.
There's too many marshmallows in the air. This air is
I have
full
the
of
same
marshmallows.
issue,
Yeah.
though. It's not even the horrible stuff I do to myself.
That's why I don't get my
it's
kidneys sugar.
3,000 pounds.
That's why on her first
Ah,
birthday,
it's so
I was
smart.
I was like, I don't. They're like, let's give her a cake. I'm like, don't give her a fucking cake. You
That's
gotta
like
give her a
the-
cake.
Oh, it's smart.
Sugar's like the worst thing for you. I wish
Yeah.
I could.
I wish I could.
Except for,
reverse
I know
back.
that I could. I know I have the capability to just not eat sugar, but
nope.
You
fuck
know what
that.
the second worst thing is?
What?
Yeah, it's the side of the highway.
Carbohydrates, right?
No, side of the way hooker,
Oh, okay.
like by the highway.
Gotcha.
That's just number 2.
Oh, actually,
They don't cover that by insurance. When your pecker gets inflamed.
Nope.
Your big one.
Every time I get a
What do
inflamed
you-
pecker, I just show everybody. Look at that thing.
What do you call an illegal alien and a pedophile fighting?
Quiet.
Alien versus predator.
That's
Jack
pretty
told
good.
me that.
Do
one
the
other day,
Ethiopian
and I was-
one.
Oh, I forget. Oh yeah. What do you call an Ethiopian with a yeast infection?
Huh.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
Hey, boy.
That's pretty
Wow.
They
One
almost
more.
weigh a pound out there.
How do you know if your sister's on her period?
Eh.
Your dad's dick tastes funny.
Oh boy, not our
That used
dad's
to be
dick.
a
I like that
Catholic
one.
joke.
Not our dad's dick.
That
You ever
used to
seen
be-
that thing? They piss on it at the stadium.
That used to be like a Catholic joke. It was like, how do you know the altar boy's got diarrhea? Isn't that
Oh,
one?
hold on.
That's a good
Hold
one.
on. I like that better. How better way can you end it?
You can't end it better than that.
That was a good one. Visit us at the BB Podcast, BBPB Cast. 7-star, us in Dubai. We got today's date. My name's Patrick Dingo. My brother's name is Christopher Dingo. That's Sabado Jimenez, but I don't know anymore. Brothers Brer. This is the Mark Cam.
Peace
That's Mark Perez. That's Matt Harmon. Brothers Brer, Gmail Dingo Dingo. Have a good night, everybody. You guys ate the spaghetti.